guard the entrance. Even though you guys struggled a bit and found out these hellhounds weren't as easy as you were expecting them to be, you pushed through, and before entering the cathedral itself, noticed that it was guarded by this white lizard dragon-like individual, wings with what looks like aquatic frills, and dreadnoughts. Weren't quite sure what to make of this creature, but it seemed to have been directing about half a dozen men in dark robes. Deciding you were needing a bit of a refresher before engaging this group, you found a place to stay, managed to find an unoccupied corner towards the edge of the destroyed residences and offices, stayed in a warehouse along with about 8 of the other commoners that you had kind of dragging behind you guys this entire time. Upon leaving, though, you all were detected, and a pair of these vulture-like humanoid creatures began swooping down at you from high up in the sky. And I think we had said that they're about 100 feet up at this point, kind of in a dive bomb towards you guys, and that there were a couple of held spells in preparation for their arrival. Yeah, we got Vox. You just guys tell me if this is still what you're doing, but I've got here that Voxamillion was holding a hold person, and that Uverheim was holding a chill touch. Oops, there we go. Back.
Oh.
And as you arrive, you see that this white dragon-like creature is still there, though they seem to have opened the doors to the cathedral proper. They're kind of just sort of organizing this lobby area that they've occupied since you were here about 8 hours ago. You guys managed to stash the commoners into a nearby tower and gave them a means to lock themselves in so that they wouldn't be exposed to danger. But as we arrive, we're actually going to jump straight into initiative. So let me open my encounter here.
Woo!
And then I'm going to need everybody's rolls in a momento.
Uno momento.
Can I just use that one that I rolled
You're
and wrote
reading.
down on the map of Valeros?
We did write
A
it
different
down.
campaign.
That's
I
right.
mean,
Yeah.
I didn't like that number, so I'm happy to roll again.
But that was in Alaris. This was not in
Yeah.
Descent.
So
Oh, yeah, you're right. That was Release's rule. Just kidding.
that's cool. I actually rolled the number that I rolled in Descent on the die. So even higher.
Nice.
Good, good, good. So go
Oh,
ahead
I
and call them out when
miss
you've got an
Roshia's.
initiative roll. And
23.
Vidra, you go ahead and roll as well.
Twinsies. What's your dex? I got 23
23.
too.
12.
Well, you're higher than me.
I go first.
Oh, we're the
8.
same.
Oh, never mind. Shoot. Roll off.
8. Okay.
Well,
Fox
yeah,
got
go ahead and
12.
roll off. 12 and 12 for Pippi as well. What's your guys' agility?
I got
mine is 14.
15.
Okay, so Fox will go before Pippi.
9.
9.
Paper, rock, scissors.
We'll let Blake decide.
Blake. We'll go.
Yeah, go ahead and roll off on that.
15.
Oh boy.
12. Okay. Quebec goes first.
Quebec will go before Roshia.
Ethan, your
Very
camera's
good.
fuzzy. I don't know if you can try and fix it.
You can try to turn it
Wow.
off and then go back. It doesn't do that very well.
Fine to me.
Cool. So, yeah, at the start of
Fine on my
combat here, first up is going to be Quebec, followed by Roshia. Not surprising with your guys' 23s.
May we have a map?
Oh, yeah.
const-
Yes, I'll go ahead and move you to the right map, too. That'd probably help a lot. There you go. So you all will see this. Oh, and I'm sorry. I need to... Well, Travis, I'll show you in a moment. This is
That's
a
fine.
bit of a shebang because we've got dynamic lighting stuff set up.
Oh, and 8.
Very dynamic.
It's very dynamic.
10.
VV dynamic.
I always struggle. Okay, that's
So this thing chasing up us is like 100 feet in the air.
Yeah, there are two of them, one near the top right corner and one near the bottom right corner.
Oh, I
And
see it.
these
Okay.
are both the ones that have been attracted by, unfortunately, the children being Goombas again
Fucking
and
kids.
just
Alright,
making a
I'll,
lot of noise on their way.
You're just
I'm
I
gonna
hate
run them in
whip
the
out a
trash.
short bow and attack red dot.
Oh, I also want to mention that as you guys are approaching the stairs here, you guys all had an opportunity to kind of, settle where you were going to start. And here, I'll go ahead and mark these guys for you too, so that they've actually got dots. One thing
Oh,
you
I
also
didn't set
notice is that one of the dark robed individuals
Oh.
seems to be handing some sort of item to the white dragon-like creature as you guys are sprinting up the stairs here.
Oh, Snape. I wish I could see that. But I can't claim to see that. Because I'm hiding in an alcove.
You're hiding in an alcove. So what are you up to?
I'm
I'll
back
be-
against the alcove and shooting a short bow at red dot.
All
I'll be
right.
in the
go
little
ahead and make that
May I
attack.
have advantage for no reason?
Nope,
You're hiding.
because there's no reason.
Well then, 18. Oh wait, hold
Alright.
on. I actually roll with disadvantage because this is out of my 80-foot range.
Yeah.
So, well, still 18.
All right, that hits.
Cool. I have no reason to receive sneak attack. That sucks. So, 10 damage.
10 damage, yeah. And what you see as this arrow impacts is that, well, first of all, it doesn't quite sink in the way you expected it to. It kind of ricochets off of this feathery winged creature, and you notice though this thing's already pretty torn up. You guys would have seen this as you guys were kind of camped out in the warehouse, but there's been an ongoing battle in the sky above you between these devils and demons, and these guys seem to have received considerable damage. So even though your arrow doesn't quite pierce as much as you had hoped, it seems to be in pretty rough shape.
What if one of these factions, like, eventually capture us and then reveal that they don't actually give a shit about us and we're practically on their side? So,
Possible.
yeah, that's my action, and I'm going to move up into right here. Say, hey, Uberheim, how's it going?
Okay.
And I'm
Alright.
going to
I don't.
cunning action. None of those are helpful. Okay, instead I'm gonna duck into here and cunning action hide.
Okay, give me that stealth roll, and
I actually did
make
not
sure
get
to write
out
it
of
down.
line of sight of either of those two.
You're kind of around the corner.
I can perfectly see both of them though. Oh wait,
In the
some of that
meantime-
view is actually you. I
Yes,
can
some
see
of
what
that
you
is.
can see.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Is
Anyway,
that the end of your turn?
yeah, it's a shitty stealth roll. It's like the
10. All right. You don't even really feel that hidden, but you're trying your best. Next
my
up is Roshia, followed by a bunch of NPCs, and then Vox Millions on deck.
I'm hiding behind the curtains with my toes sticking out.
Would I be able to see that Klobex's arrow didn't do much?
Yeah, I think it would be easy enough to see. This is happening like up in the air, and you've got your like ranger elf eyes. You can pick this
Yep.
out, no problem.
What's your
Sweet.
elf
Alright,
I
so-
see?
That I should be using my silver arrows probably, so I'm gonna notch in those and do my first 3 attack on blue.
Okay. I will say you probably need to take at least a step out to get sight, line of sight on blue. So yeah, that'd be perfect. Just 5 foot.
That's 24 for the first hit,
24 hits. Yep.
25 for the second hit,
Super duper hits.
and 21 for the third hit.
All 3 hit.
Sweet. 10 for first damage,
Damn, 10. Okay. And this is with the silver
8.
arrows?
Yes.
Okay.
And I am marking them, I promise.
I believe in you.
It was
don't.
10, then 8, and then my dread ambusher gets what extra? Another
An extra
D8?
D8. Yeah.
16 on the dread ambusher.
16 damage. Yeah, with all of that damage tallied up, how would you like to kill this thing as it's in a straight dive bomb for you?
I just want to go like straight all 3 down his throat. Just
And just like that, skuguguk, all 3 arrows meet their mark, and I gotta drag him over here. He just crumples to the ground, wings breaking on impact. You can hear the crunch of some hollow bones as it lands. Anything else for you?
I think that's with Sherpa if they die. I don't think I get
Yeah,
anything.
that's a Sherpa. That's a great weapon master thing.
Okay, yeah. So no, I'm done.
All right, so next up is going to be this green cultist. Oh shoot, and I'm using the wrong stat blocks for these guys. That's a problem.
That's why they dive so fast.
So, well, I'm using the wrong stat blocks for these guys.
Those
But
are
that's all right, I'll
cultists
fix
in
it up.
the air.
So
would've
this
done.
guy,
FYI. Sorry.
as he's in the middle of handing this sort of looks almost like a stoppered vessel of some kind, he's looking and then is shocked by the sound of combat outside. Looks to you guys on the stairs, thinks he's handing this to this white dragon-like creature, and the creature has to like grab it before it hits the ground.
Ooh.
As he kind of panics and turns towards you, he's going to withdraw his scimitar and come over here and make
Ooh.
some attacks against Pippi.
No.
Pippi, does a 16 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
All right, please take 7 slashing damage.
I don't want to.
Well, too bad.
He's not even raging yet, my Pippi.
All right,
You
next
said
up is
7?
going to be, yes, 7. Next up is going to be this guy, who's going to move his 30 feet to here, and that's going to be, yep, he's going to dash and make his way out to here and flank with Pippi, though he doesn't get an attack.
Oh.
This white dragon-like creature is next, and it sort of fumbles for this vessel that's been passed off to it and takes a look at it for a second and like sniffs it for just a moment before like kind of sneering and snarling. It says something in Draconic. None of you guys speak Draconic again, right?
Oh, wait. Oh, no, not draconic. Crap. No.
So you guys don't understand what it says, but it comes out in that same sort of deep guttural, like very grating, aggressive language before it just takes what it's been handed and like throws it against the ground to its side. When it does, the vessel shatters. And Vidroth, would you like to describe your character?
Yes.
fuck?
Oh,
So,
hey.
out of this shattered vessel, there's a elf appearing humanoid. He's got kind of shorter hair than that you would normally see with the elf, not the traditional kind of long hair. It's pretty pale white, about 5'10", maybe 150 or 160 pounds. Got some studded leather armor on. He's not looking like he's having a great time because he was banking on this vessel staying intact and him just kind of missing all of this action. But yeah, he's got a he's got leather armor, studded leather armor. He's got this kind of cowl that's not completely pulled over, just kind of like a hoodie back on his head. He's got a silver circlet on his head too. Oh, I'm super zoomed out. Sorry. Yeah, got some bracers on, some leather bracers, exposed mid arms, kind of.
You have a picture, by chance?
No, I
Did you
mean,
find one
I
now?
approximated it with what D&D Beyond had.
That's fine.
He looks a little more sneering in my D&D beyond character, maybe then. I
But yeah, are
anticipated,
you
but
able to
I'll-
see
I'll,
with your character there
yeah,
on the map?
Yes.
Okay, great. I want to make sure I got vision set.
I can't see him yet.
You're gonna have to go inside.
I don't want to. What if I
Yeah,
don't like
so this
him?
is all happening in the lobby for people who aren't quite in range. But for those of you who are on the steps, you see this elf kind of apparate out of some smoke as this vessel is smashed on the ground.
Magic.
And I'm sorry, did you covered all your bases?
Yeah, pretty much. I was just gonna say I'll probably send some detailed description to Ethan, I imagine, at some point.
Sounds good. In the meantime, this. Yeah.
No, nothing.
Oh, I was just gonna say this white dragon-like creature is gonna move up next to Pippi, and
Come on.
withdraw a
I
long
do
sword.
not like this.
I'm sorry. I
Pippi.
mean, you're like right in
You're in
the
the
open
front.
of the doorway. Yeah.
Why did I do
Um,
that?
It's gonna make
I
its
don't
first
know.
attack with a long sword, a 22 to hit, which I assume hits. Please take 5 slashing
pipsqueak.
damage. And then it will also claw at you for a dirty 20. I assume that
Oh.
also hits.
Yeah.
And I'll need you to take an additional 9 slashing damage.
I don't know if you ever told me what you hit the first time. You just told me to take
A
damage. What did you
long
say?
sword.
I know, but
The
you didn't
five?
tell me what
Oh,
your attack
yes,
roll
it was
was.
5. It was a 22 to hit with
Okay, yeah, that hit.
5 damage, 5
Oh.
slashing
Yeah,
damage.
this is not pretty, guys. I'm already
Ugh.
nickel and diming my health bar.
If only we
Alright.
had another healer.
If only.
If I have to tell you one more time, Uberheim.
All right, this guy
gonna
is
leave
going
you
to
for
move
dead.
up to you, Vidroth, and he's going to withdraw a scimitar of his own. Does a 16 hit.
It does.
All right, please take 5 slashing damage.
And he
You
dies
say it so
instantly.
nicely.
And he
too.
dies, and
Right?
it was nice playing with you guys.
Just evaporates in another public
Dang.
Yeah,
GG guys, GG's.
I faster than the
I was playing an elf
kobold.
on his last legs with tuberculosis, so
That got real intense.
Next up then is Voxmillion, followed by another enemy, and then Pippi's on deck.
So I will move 30 feet to here. I'm gonna cast Bless on Uberheim, Pippi, and Quebec.
Sorry.
Oh, it can't. He's too
Whoa.
far.
Oh no.
Uberheim, Pippi, and myself then. We'll have
Okay.
Bless, and that is
I mean,
it.
you can walk, can't you?
That's as far as I can go.
Dang, he went. He was over up there.
Couldn't you go diagonal?
Don't pick on him. He did what he did.
I pick on him.
He did what he did.
I roll a 38 for picking on him.
And is that it for you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next up is going to be
Pick on him
this
so much he doesn't want to give you
cultist.
bless.
is going to move up to here. And then next up is Pippi, followed by a couple more NPCs, and then Vidroth, the lesser, is up.
Actually, I
Which
rolled
one's
a 30
Vidroth?
for picking on him. The white
Big
foreskin.
dude is my drop.
It's Travis.
Who is Vidroth? Yeah, this is Travis.
yeah. The one
Oh,
that
okay.
is
Oh,
not
that's
wearing
why I
a
was like,
cultist hood.
Oh, that's good. I thought it was the Kezu.
I can't even see you, so I don't know that you're not wearing the cultist hood.
That's true. yeah.
That's true.
You would have just
I
heard
don't
the
even
sound
know
of
yet.
shattering vessel.
You
Yep.
said Pippi, yeah?
Yep.
He does
you're
have
up.
a hoodie on, though, he said.
I am
Kill anyone
going
with a hood.
to hit green.
Okay.
Maybe, but I'm gonna rage first. I'm gonna bonus
That's a
action
good
rage. It's
move.
probably
Thank
a really
you.
great
Thank
idea.
you.
Way to go, Barbarian. I'm proud of you.
I
Wow.
know. What a great barbarian I am.
Eyes up, barbarian.
Right.
All right. So my wild magic is a 6, which is. Ooh, I gain 1+1 to my AC, and all my allies within 10 feet of me also gain 1 AC.
All
Oh,
right.
damn.
So everyone make note of that.
Is that a continuous aura, or is that just everybody currently there suddenly gets that, and that's it?
I mean, it doesn't. It just says that until my rage ends, you're surrounded by. So if you
It's
get
an aura
into
that
my
follows.
aura,
Yeah.
you will have it
Right.
until
I
it
need to get
falls.
into her aura.
So
What you
be
doing?
within 10. Okay. So then I'm going to attack
Okay.
green,
Arg.
Yarg.
Yarg.
which is a 17 plus 7 to hit.
For sure hits.
Cool.
Do all?
And then 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13 damage.
13 slashing.
Yes. Magical slashing.
Okay.
And then 3 cold damage.
Wow. With exactly the amount of damage you needed, how would you like to kill Green Cultist?
Yes.
Oh, you know where I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
So
gonna
welcome
go
to the group,
right in
Travis.
there. I'm a
Just
little gnome
barbarian.
barbarian.
Right in the
She
crease.
loves to chop peepees.
Gnome barbarians don't have imagination, apparently.
No, she doesn't. I
One
mean,
track
she, I
mind.
mean, you know, just right at eye level. Just whatever's at eye level.
That's terrifying in a lot of ways. Are you out of the splash zone?
Right? Wait, don't I have 2 attacks?
Do you?
Should.
Yeah. Yeah. I have extra. Yeah. Mhm.
I was
I do.
like,
Okay.
you're
Are you gonna
supposed
make
I
that
do.
attack?
I'm gonna attack again.
All right. Who are you
I'm gonna-
attacking?
I'm gonna attack red.
Okay.
No, I'm not really gonna attack red.
Do you add your D4?
You got
No,
bless. You got
I do
bless.
have blessed. So 12, 13, 14 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, you needed to beat
Yeah.
a 12, so you're doing
Oh.
all right.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. All right. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 magical slashing damage
Very, very good.
and
Music was so badass.
4 cold damage.
4 cold damage. Yeah, your great sword comes across
Yeah.
this guy's chest, and you even see the ice crystals kind of materialize around the wound, and he almost gets knocked completely off his feet. He has to stumble back a little bit and even steps backwards onto a stair, but he is hanging on by, a whisper, a breath of wind. He's
Not a
barely
moment.
there.
Right. Till next time, my friend. And that is my turn.
All right, then this vulture-like creature is going to fly. It's actually going to fly 60 feet up to you,
Jesus
Uberheim.
Christ.
Wasn't it 100 feet up?
You are absolutely right. So it will fly
Good job,
60
Todd.
feet to here and be
Ow.
about 30 feet above the ground.
30,
Nice.
okay. I don't know.
And that is its turn. So next up is this blue guy who's going to move and replace his friend who's just
Ew!
fallen.
Why'd you throw the dead body at me? No.
Sorry, just moving it out of the way. But he'll make an attack against you, Pippi, with advantage, being that he's
Gosh
flanking.
darn
That
it.
was almost. That was a 19 on. Oh, he's got advantage.
Oh.
19 on the die plus 3 for 22.
Yeah, it hits.
Mary just wants to
Uh,
kill his wife.
Why are you
I'm
trying
into
to
it.
kill
Like, I
me?
mean, sorry.
There's this barbarian who's just out here like chopping PPs and making lots of noise. So they're going for it. Please take 5 slashing damage, half to 2.
Only because you are so kind about giving me damage.
All right. Next up is Vidroth, followed by Uverheim.
So I am going to look around me, not like that I'm on the inside of all these people who are fighting, and I'm going to go ahead and use Face Step as a bonus action, so that lets me teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see.
Super, super good.
And then with this weird elf race, the Eladrin, there's an effect. Sorry, hold on. Up to 2 creatures of my choice that I can see within 10 feet of where I teleport must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me for a minute. Or until
pretty
damage is done. So I am going to go ahead and I'm assuming these are 5.
Yep, those are all 5s. Yep.
I see the person.
Can't see anybody. Can't see anybody. Nobody's in 10 feet. But I'll teleport here. It's fine.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and pull out this great big staff that I have, and I'm going to speak to it. It's got like a serpent's head on it. Throw it on the ground, 10 feet in front of me, and it is going to turn into a giant constrictor. So I think I can place that guy.
Yep, that should
Snaky
be in your
poo.
journal.
Juna.
Snakey, snakey, snake, snake.
Thank you, Snaky.
Snakey, snake. I'm a slippery
Oh,
snake.
Snake.
I don't like snakes.
And then, so does he need to roll its own initiative, or?
Yeah,
Anything
go ahead
like that,
and
or
roll
is it-
initiative for that, and then I'll make sure that it's on here.
Is bless just a one-time
Oh,
thing?
Last a
that'll
minute.
be.
Thank
That'll
you.
be a big old 1.
Alright, initiative 1, and what is its bonus?
So it'll be a. What is that? It's Dex, correct?
Yeah, plus its dex
So
modifier.
+2, so 3.
Awesome. Okay, so total of 3. It's on the initiative order. Anything else? for you?
So. No, I'm good. I don't feel like I need to move anywhere, and I had to take my bonus action. So.
All right. So, yeah, for those of you who are standing in the doorway, you see this very handsome elf kind of apparate out of this smashed vessel, and then as quickly as he appeared, like poofs out of existence, and you hear like the sound of a heavy footstep as he arrives around the corner. And then suddenly, there's a giant constrictor snake in this lobby.
Oh,
Don't even know if I should kill it.
Next
Snake.
up
I know, we still
is
don't know.
Uverheim, followed by some NPCs, including Mr. Python, and then it'll be top of the round again with Klobeck.
that was cool. Turn around.
Mr. Python is his
Every
father.
time I do.
Oh, I see.
And I
Python
will,
Junior then.
even though he had Chill Touch saved, and I feel like just because the proximity of it, he'll use Armor of Agathis on himself instead.
Yeah.
And get 10 temp HP. And
good.
I guess that's it.
All right. That's all for you. Then let's see. Cultist D here is gonna try and run over and he's actually gonna try and strike you, Uverheim. He's going to attack with a
Cold
scimitar, and he misses with a 7, I assume.
Yes.
All right, that is his super valuable and good turn. Next up is going to be your giant python, and then we're going to have Rhea Mantleborn go, and then it'll be Klobeck.
Rhea is under the python?
No, Rhea's. I mean, yes. Like in initiative turn order,
Well,
she
yeah.
rolled a 1, so she's
now,
on initiative
Rhea.
2.
Okay. She'd say yes.
Yeah, she's not doing so great right now. She's like winded or something, trying to climb these stairs.
She's an old hag.
Yeah.
She's only like 25 or something, isn't it?
She's past her prime.
Come flank me, Captain.
Alright,
Captain, my
Python.
captain.
Captain, my captain, come flank.
Are we 5 on diagonals?
So all of the distances are just exactly what they say. We've already made adjustments for diagonals and all that stuff, so you can just read it as it says.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So.
Oh, I know where he is now.
So Junior's coming.
Very,
Oh,
very
why
good.
can I not? Okay, I gotta get used to switching back to selecting after I do that.
If you
Yeah.
use the select
So-
tool, if you left click your icon and press Q, it'll let you measure while moving it.
Okay.
And it's
And
a
if you-
sneaky measure that nobody else can see.
Yeah, so like, and then if you pick up your icon and then like tap Q, and then tap it again, it'll like give you markers. And it'll-
Waypoints, yeah.
Yeah, waypoints if you need to
I
like.
feel like I need to go to like Roll20 class or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Get onboarded orientation. Okay. So Junior's gonna come behind this naughty dude, and just gonna absolutely. I know it's a constrictor, but sink his teeth into Mr. Blue Man here.
Okay, and go ahead and
boss
make that
member of the
attack
Blue Man
with
group.
advantage.
Sure.
That's
That will be a. So I just use. I'm assuming. Oh, +6 to hit. Shit. Okay. So that is a 19.
That hits. Super duper.
So 2d6 +4. So 9 piercing damage.
9
to the
piercing
gentleman.
damage. Very, very good. Anything else for Python
Yeah.
Junior?
Then he's just gonna kind of like coil himself up a little bit. Give him a good hiss.
Yeah, so for those of you in front, you see this giant python come slithering faster than you expect from around the corner and just take a chunk out of this cultist's shoulder.
In relationship to a gnome, how big is the snake?
Oh, it's huge. And in fact, I need
Yeah.
to
It is a
increase
huge
its size because huge
Oh.
is more like that, isn't it?
Nope, one down.
Oh,
It's a
One more
4.
down? I thought that was large.
Oh, huge?
There we
Yeah,
go.
you're right. No, you're right. Huge? It's
Yeah,
huge?
it's huge. It's huge.
Jesus
holy
Christ.
moly.
Holy crap!
Okay,
That's
now I am
insane.
kind of a little terrified, but continue.
Yeah, so I probably should have described that a little bit better. But yeah, this thing is massive and like barely slithers around the stone work of this church before it just like absolutely chomps the crap out of this guy. Next is gonna be
Cool.
Mantamore.
Hey, and this is Junior.
Yeah, this is
This
Junior.
is Junior. This is the little guy.
All right, and she's gonna make her attacks with long swords real quickly. A 10 does not hit, but a 16
Wouldn't they be
does.
terrified? Like, all get disadvantage. They're all afraid of getting eaten alive. Just saying.
Well, there's more terrifying things nearby that may be whipping them into shape. In the meantime, Blue is going to go down as Mantlemorn rips into him with these long swords. She's
Good
actually
job.
going to take a step back and will risk the opportunity attack, which comes as a 10, so he misses. And then, next up is Klobek, followed by Roshia.
Alright, I am going to continue. No, I'm not. Man, that's dumb.
What?
Alright, well, it's dumb that I have a ranged weapon out and I don't want them anymore. So I
Oh.
put that away, and I'm going to run up and get here.
Mhm.
And I'm going to headbutt Red Dot.
All right. Very good. Yeah, and you would see he's very torn up. Like, this is the guy that might have been killed by a strong wind. So go ahead and make that attack.
Damn, my horns are not a finesse or a ranged weapon. Oh,
It's kinda
that
dumb.
is a 9 to hit.
Unfortunately, misses.
Well, it's okay. Next turn I'll have a weapon.
All right.
I don't know, disengage and go back.
Okay. All right. Next up then is Roshia, followed by a couple of cultists and a white Abishai.
I'm.
And then it'll be Voxmillion on deck.
I don't really need the speed of it, but I do kind of want the extra D8.
And advantage.
Yeah. Though I don't think I need the advantage.
Of course you do. You always do.
That's true. I could crit.
And might roll low.
What are you up to?
I'm gonna Zephyr Strike.
Very, very good. You Zephyr Strike.
Debating
I'm
on
putting
where
these
I want to
markers
be.
on the other guys who have less as well. There you go.
Just doodle here.
Okay, you doodle there.
Doodle
Successfully have
doodle
doodled.
there. I'm gonna do one towards the fly thing red, and then one towards
You can decide that
Right.
after you shoot
I
at red.
think. Yeah.
In case it changes your mind.
I kind of want to split them.
Who you attack?
27 to hit red first,
That hits.
There are 2 reds, but the flying
or
red.
the flying red. Sorry.
Yep, I understood.
Crap. I think it's 5. So 12.
12 damage. Very good. This is Silver Arrow still.
Yep. Still silver.
Very, very good. Yeah, your first Silver Arrow impacts, and you can see maybe just another shot. He's barely
Ah,
managing to
dang.
stay airborne.
Do it.
Really?
Just do it.
Did
With
you
your
use
Zephyr
your
Strike?
bonus damage from Zephyr Strike?
I could use my Zephyr Strike on the first one. I was gonna use it on the second one, but
Oh,
sure.
I think you actually have
Oh,
to.
I have to on the first.
If you cast
Check.
it before your first attack, then I think you have to use it on that attack. but I could be
Okay, my
wrong.
bad. Okay, well, let me.
If you got advantage on the weapon, if you used
Oh,
it for
shoot.
advantage, then the damage goes on that.
Well, the advantage sucked anyways, but yeah, I'll use it on that one anyways. Do I add the bonus to it or no? It's just single, right?
What?
Yes,
my
just the
extra
die.
D8 is a 6.
Very good. 6. What kind of damage?
Piercing, I believe, with the silver arrow. Yeah, piercing.
Okay, so it just adds to your original attack. Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. Actually, I think it's force with Zephyr.
Okay.
Force damage.
That little icon is force damage.
The icon really is. So
Well,
it was
regardless
force
if it's
damage.
extra pierce or force, how would you like to kill this thing?
Through the eyeball.
Yeah, so this thing is dive bombing you, and you can see the whites of its eyes with your ability to see so sharply, even from 120 feet away, and you nail it right on the mark. It kind of pierces through and comes out the back of this thing's skull before it also falls to the ground like a sack of potatoes. Anything else for you?
My second attack on the white dude.
On
Whatever
this
he is.
dragon-like creature? Sure.
Yeah. 18?
18 hits.
What is wrong with this thing? 6 damage. Stupid thing rolled a
6
1.
damage. Very good. Anything else for you?
Piercer, reroll damage.
Oh, I can reroll damage one. You're right. Oh, dings. So instead of 6,
It goes up by 7, right? Because you went from a 1 to an 8.
yeah.
So another 7.
So another 7 damage. Very good. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright. This red cultist is gonna flank with his buddy from across the way and make an attack
I
with advantage
attack.
against Pippi. He doesn't move out of your range, so you don't
Aw,
get an opportunity
Beaches.
attack.
Just kidding.
Does a dirty 20 hit? Assume it does.
Sure does.
Please take 2 slashing damage. Have to 1 with your rage.
Ote.
He's just feeling so strong right now. Next up is this white Abishai who's going to... Boy, what are they going to do? They're going to continue. Yeah, they're going to continue hacking away at this barbarian who they seem to have cornered pretty well.
Do have been cornered pretty well.
13 to hit. I assume that misses with the longsword.
Misses.
And then he's going to come in with his offhand claw. Does that's 25 to hit. So I assume that hits. Please take 11 slashing damage.
Half to 5?
Half to 5, yep. With your rage. And that will be
Bye,
their
Pip.
turn. Oh, you know what? Okay, good. No, we're good. All right. Next up is going to be this cultist who's going to use his dash action and move right up to you. And Vidroth. And then next up is Voxmillion, followed by another cultist, and then Pippi.
I take out my net off of my hip. I run up here and I attempt to throw the net on this guy. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Does that
And
miss?
so he's rolling against what?
No, it's just 10 to hit his AC.
Oh, his AC. Yeah, that unfortunately misses.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is E,
He has anti-net armor.
who is
He has eyes.
going to scoot, and do his best from that position, making an advantage attack against Voxmillion.
Kitty's hiding. Hi, Kitty.
Dirty 20 to hit, and 6 slashing damage
Against me?
against yes, Voxmillion. Yep.
6 slashing. Okay.
And that is his turn. And next up is Pippi, followed by another cultist, and then Vidroth is up.
I think that if I hit pink, that technically that should be flanking because it's a humongous snake.
Yeah, it occupies that space directly across. I'll give it to you.
Isn't an ally, though. Do we know?
It attacked a
It's
cultist.
at least
I'm
an enemy of
assuming
the
that
enemy.
it's an enemy of the
so-
enemy. I'm assuming
So
I'm
it
getting
distracts the enemy in the sense that flanking does.
That's fucking
Yes.
He's very aware of this huge constrictor snake right behind him.
Right.
All right. 18, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. Magical
Damn.
slashing damage.
Okay.
And
Okay. All right.
5 cold damage.
How would you like to obliterate this guy from max health to 0 in one go?
I'll take off his kneecaps. I'll shoot a little low this time. Y'all don't like my turn peepees into hot dog.
I'm perfectly
Place
fine with it.
It just makes us a little uncomfortable, you know. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take out red.
Okay. Very good.
So I'm gonna do that now. 17, dirty, 27.
Super hits. 27. All right. Yeah, that
Dirty
that for sure hits.
Dirty 27. 6 magical plus 1 cold.
Well, he had 1 HP left. How do you want to blow this guy away?
I'll chop off his PP.
Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, so you guys see your barbarian just turn into a little blender. She takes this frostbrand and just, obliterates this one guy at the kneecap and then turns around and slices down the middle, bisecting a PP for the guy behind her.
My favorite thing.
That was it for you, I
Just
assume.
makes them bleed out really quick. I mean,
That
Yeah,
is- That is my
they
turn.
do. Oh, all of my browser windows just refreshed.
oh,
Like
Exploded.
Firefox just crashed.
fun.
All right, it saved my place in the encounter builder at least. That's nice.
That's why I
Give me
use
a
Microsoft
moment.
Edge.
Ugh.
Really
No.
living in the 22nd century.
It's not even funny.
All right. Gross. Let's see. Okay, this guy is up and is going to make an attack against you, Vidroth. With I assume an 11 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah, so he takes a swing and just connects with air, and you're up, followed by Uberheim.
Nice. I am going to just kind of lean over after he took that swing and kind of whisper something inaudibly into his ear, and he needs to succeed on a wisdom save.
All right, wisdom save.
Okay.
You rolled an 11.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. He's gonna take 2d4 of damage as he has been viciously mocked, for a total of 6 psychic damage.
6 psychic damage.
Advantage on his next attack.
Disadvantage, okay? Yeah, he kind of holds his head, not able to really hold himself together from that vicious tear down of his ego. Anything else for you?
No, I'm good.
All right, and next up then is Uverheim, followed by a purple cultist and then a giant python.
All right. Uverheim is going to. Yeah, he'll just take out his warhammer and attack the purple cultist next to him.
All right, go for it.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, and I want to use Booming Blade on the
Okay,
attack.
booming blade, very good.
Alright, so it is.
Don't forget you have bless.
Oh yeah, I do. Wait, what does that do?
Gives you D4 to hit
Oh, okay.
and saves.
Then I already hit. That's good to know. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong one. That's why. I was like, that's too high. Ah, poop. I wish I didn't. 5, and then. Well. So 12 damage.
12 damage.
It's magical, all of it,
Okay,
and that's my turn.
very good. And he has booming blade energy surrounding him now, is that right?
Correct.
Very good. Next up is going to be him. Indeed, he's going to take another swing at. Well, he's going to move. Oh boy, he's not really can't really move anywhere, but he's going to try his best anyway, taking a attack of opportunity from Rhea, and she hits. So let's see. And he goes down. So. Not really
Nice.
counting on Rhea being as astute as she is. He tries to move away to get an advantage attack against Pippi and gets cut down as he moves into that space.
He also
Next
would have
up-
taken Booming Blade energy for moving 5.
Oh yeah, he would have. So even more than that,
2d8.
yeah, he okay. So roll that damage for me real quick so we can see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Ragdoll's blues.
He explodes.
8.
8, yeah, with almost his. In fact, that is his entire health bar in one go between the opportunity attack and the thunder damage. You see like the limbs kind of pop out of joint a little bit, and he kind of falls in there at wrong angles with that extra thunder damage. But yeah, he's
This is much
motionless.
more fun than a dagger.
job,
Next
Uverheim.
up is this giant
Thanks.
python, followed by a Rhea, and then it'll be top of the round again.
Theoretically with a reach of 10 on an attack, would it be realistic for Junior to slide over here and strike through these columns at this?
Oh, yeah.
gentleman, or- Okay, alright.
For sure, and with
Um,
advantage since you're on the other side of him.
Yeah, so that is precisely
Oh,
what
now I know where he is.
he's going to.
Still can't see him though.
That's okay. I can draw him.
He's really, really handsome. I can't get it across enough. Alright, so Junior is going to go ahead and just bite right at the back of this cultist's
Okay.
neck. Sorry, I've got to switch. I have it on weird extra page.
Now I do need my back scratcher.
Okay, so that will be a. Ooh, wasn't his greatest strike. That's a 10 to hit.
Ooh, 10 unfortunately misses. You with advantage?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! I forgot.
Oh no!
Special extra advantage. So that's an 18.
There
yes,
you go.
18 hits.
which gets a good chomp on. So he's going to take 13. Pierce damage.
13. All right. Yeah, with like many points of overkill, how would you like
Big
your
boy.
giant constrictor to chomp this guy up?
Just want him to, he lunges at the neck, pulls him back through the columns, shakes him aside, just kind of tosses him off to the side.
Yeah, and with as big as this snake is, he comes down to chomp over him, and it just like envelops his entire
go,
head,
there you
like
go.
from the torso, and gets
Erect.
ragdolled.
Erect style.
Awesome. So the next up
Busting.
is going to be Rhea, who's going to move here, and is going to make her attacks now, trying to cut down this devilish creature with advantage. Good thing, because that was a natural 1, and the next one's a 19, so that hits. And then a second attack with advantage. Not so good. She misses. First attack, though, is... Come back. D8. So she does. Pretty light blow, actually. Kind of glances off the back of this thing. Doesn't seem to land as well as she thought. Next up is Klobek, followed by Roshia.
Woo!
And I'm going to remove some
Oh
of
my
these
God.
cultists.
I feel like it's been forever since you've gone. Quebec.
I want to get in on this. And oh shit, a snake! I'm
Harry Potter.
gonna move to here. Haha. Pull out a sword. And I'm gonna booming blade this guy.
Ooh.
Right on, right on.
Klovic, don't cut my net. Klovic.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Just miss the net somehow.
That's probably actually on the ground, not even on him anyway. I missed.
Yeah, it would be lying on the stairs, basically, just behind him. So don't get caught in the net. Don't step in the net.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
damn.
Alright. So he's gonna take a lot of damage.
Good.
Oh, another kitty.
Heal him.
Alright.
Tonight.
6 of this damage is booming.
Okay.
And then 19 of the damage is whatever a short sword does. Probably
Kidding.
piercing.
Punching.
Hi, kitty.
So,
Kitty.
very good. Anything else for you?
Yeah, so let's see, that was like
Oh, actually,
35
real
feet. That's
quick,
all my movement.
He's going to use his reaction and he's going to
Oh.
make a bite attack against Pippi.
Hey.
And Pippi does.
I haven't even
a-
touched you.
What the hell kind of reaction is
It's a
that?
This
reaction
is a
against
vicious
others?
reprisal in response to taking damage. You can make a bite attack.
Oh,
A
come
random
on.
creature within 5 feet.
I didn't even
does
do anything to you, the
a
bitch.
19 hit, I assume.
Very aggressively.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Well, as a reaction, I bite him.
Okay. All right.
With my
Does he
So-
like it?
He doesn't like it, and he also.
Oh,
damn.
You now have tetanus.
sorry.
Yeah, that's right. You have some kind of demon salmonella.
Syphilis.
How much
Ew.
damage
but
do I take from his lovely
5
bite?
piercing damage to start.
Half to 2?
Half to 2.
Half
And
to
please
toot.
also take 4 cold damage.
Why?
As the saliva of this creature seems to freeze your blood as it makes contact.
I look over at Vox and be like, "I'm hurting my friend."
All right. Next up is
Vox is like, "Fuck
Roshia,
you."
followed by this dragon-like creature, and then Voxmillion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the dragon dude. And
Okay.
just go for my 2 hitters.
Hit him with your 2 hitters.
Does 19 hit?
19 hits.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll both. What is... Ooh, natural 20.
Damn.
Good job.
Let's do the first one.
Roll it up.
Well,
And are you continuing to
we're-
use silver arrows?
oh yeah, still silver, because I
Very good.
highly expect this not to be hitting that dude.
Super smart, super smart.
So it's 12 for the first,
Okay, 12 damage.
and then 7. So 20 for the second one.
20 damage. Awesome. Super good. Anything else
I get
for
to
you?
roll one more extra piercing because of the critical
Really?
hit. So I lied.
Yep, go ahead and roll it up.
4.
4 damage. Yeah, this guy is looking pretty severely injured. Like, not ready to keel over just yet, but after receiving this beating from all of you now, like pretty bad condition. Might not be able to fight for much longer. Anything else for you?
I don't see any other. I see what the. I can't do anything anyways. Never mind. I don't need to like Misty Step or nothing. I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, this guy is, having received so much damage, going to start attacking recklessly. And will continue attacking you, Pippi.
Yeah.
First with the longsword.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
Hits.
Max damage. 11 slashing.
Oh, half to what?
Half to 5.
Oh, that's good.
And then he's going to make another attack with his claw.
I'm about to go
Have to
down.
what?
Also with
Half to
advantage.
half.
23 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Does hit.
And then please take 12 damage. Half to 6. How you feeling?
Really?
I'm still standing. So
Very, very good.
barely.
Stronger than
Alright.
I ever was.
Do you not have a potion?
Next up is Voxmillion, followed by Pippi.
Seeing how injured Pippi is, I will channel divinity, preserve life, and I'm gonna pump all 25 points into you. So you can't go above half, but you get up to 25.
Nice.
Okay. So I can't take all 25. I can take, because a half minus 4 to 20. I can take 21.
Still super duper effective, especially for
Very
a town divinity.
effective.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Vox.
May I free action pick up my net
Um.
or bonus action? I'm not gonna move or do anything
yes.
else.
What was the what kind of action was the channel divinity? Like full action?
That's an action.
Yeah, I'll say you can pick up the net. That's
Like
fine.
this would be like interact with object, right, or something.
Yeah, typically you can only interact with one thing with an action in a turn, but I mean you're right there. It's fine.
Okay, cool. I do that. I'm done.
Okay, all right. Next up
Just
is
imagine
Pippi.
he bursts with water as he's picking up his net.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You, Pippi, you feel this life-giving energy
Sploosh.
flow into you. What are you doing for your turn? Next up is Vidroth.
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna say thanks, Fox, and then I'm gonna attack.
Okay. With
mm-mm.
advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. 18 plus 7. 18 plus 7.
That hits. Yeah, 25 hits for sure.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 magical slashing.
Very good.
And 1 cold.
Okay. As your cold energy leaves your Frostbrand sword, it just kind of skirts along the edges of his skin and shatters without even leaving a mark. Doesn't seem to have done anything.
Yep. I knew it, little butthole.
Whatever. He's still alive.
Yes, he's definitely still alive.
Alright, I'm attacking again, which is good because I have advantage because that was nothing. 15, 16 plus 7.
23 hits.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 magical slashing damage.
All right.
And 5 cold damage.
0 cold damage. Yeah, he seems to be holding on by a
Aw.
thread.
I didn't know if maybe he was just resistant, not immune. Alright. That is all
Very,
I
very
got.
good. All right. Next up
Okay.
is Vidra, followed by Uberheim.
a nice touch. So, going to appear out from behind this
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
smaller
hello.
column. And I am going to lift up my hand, and there is a large, kind of like a crack, like like a baseball bat, a fantasy baseball bat, type of noise, and a thunk as there's a small, kind of like, almost like a dirt clod got thrown at this guy, and I just cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. With Dirt Clod energy,
Dirt Clod
yeah, go ahead and roll
energy.
those attacks.
Yeah.
That is a 14.
14 unfortunately misses.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh,
Clod
wanted to
wasn't
see the
enough.
Dirt Clod.
you roll twice for each beam.
Yes.
You roll once for each beam. Okay, so then let me roll.
And you should also be rolling these with advantage too. He did
Blankety
attack
blankety
recklessly,
blank.
so attacks made against
Oh.
him will be with advantage.
Okay, so let me. So that I rolled a 16. So my first attack does hit. You want to color
First
that
attack does
as my
hit,
first
yep.
beam? Okay. Should I just roll my other beam?
If you'd like, you can roll damage or fire your second one
Alright,
off, whichever order you like in this
let's
case.
roll damage first, because he seems.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a 23, which I'm assuming then hits, correct?
Both hit, yep.
And then. Sorry. And dice here. Going to take. Ooh, 13 force damage.
13 force damage, yeah. With 13 force damage, Dirt Clod, Eldritch Blast. How would you like to kill this guy?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah.
So I just want it to just to, like, a hole kind of appears out the front side of it, and a little bit of sand like trickles out from the gaping wound in the front. As he
Definitely,
collapses.
yeah. You guys would all see this. These like little stones, almost muddy piles, come from around the corner and punch a hole right in this guy's chest. And from within, just a little bit of like, it almost seems like it's dried out or like packed in on the inside, but just a bunch of sand and dirt starts to pour out of the front of this thing as he collapses on the stairs.
Howdy.
And actually, with that, we are out of initiative. Combat has completed. Congratulations,
What are you talking
everyone,
about?
for-
There's a snake man. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a snake there. If you guys want to do anything about snakes or men, then this is your opportunity.
I attacked Sandy Vag.
What the?
You're gonna have to clarify who that is.
The guy doing all the sand.
Okay, all right. Yeah, go ahead and make your attacks.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Well, then don't be.
I
attacked.
collect my arrow.
Okay. Yep.
That's a
I-
cool snake. He's really big.
Oh yeah, that's a really good question too. Let me
Can I do a look around to see if like horse dude coming at us?
I would also walk over
hiding
towards
inside.
Verdroth and just extend a hand out and say, "Well fought. Name's Voxamillion," and I extend my hand out.
Million. Yeah. So Vedroth takes and gives it a good shake, just one solid pump, and yeah, was not really anticipating doing any fighting per se, but well done. I think you guys probably did the brunt of the work.
And I'll just kind of point back to the very bloody Pippi, be like, "Yeah, she usually just hacks him apart pretty well. Are you with the Resistance that was here?"
That is a great question. What do you mean by the resistance?
The resistance of the people of El Terrell got dragged down into Avernus by giant chains due to the pact being broken.
A lot of them are dead. They're like made into like tablecloths and stuff.
I don't think the pact was broken. I think the pact was fulfilled.
Right. Pact fulfilled.
Right. Yes, I would say that I am on the side of the resistance, or at the very least, I am not on the side of these fiends here.
So I don't have to kill you.
May I insight check that?
Noted.
You may
Yeah,
not
I see.
have to.
I'm gonna insight check that, and my bless is gonna drop because I am guidancing myself because this is a new person.
Yeah.
So Travis, you need to roll deception or persuasion, I guess.
Why not both?
Yeah,
Whichever you choose.
whichever it
Why
is,
not all
and you don't
those
have to
votes?
tell me which unless I think you fail, maybe.
Well, he doesn't know what you're perceptioning. Oh, just that you're
that he's
not.
yeah about the resistance.
Actually telling the truth or not.
Yeah. I got 27.
I got less than 27.
So are you lying or are you telling the truth?
I am telling the truth. I am not on the side of these fiends.
Cool. Fair enough. Well, I'm not sure where you came from, but it's better to be safer in numbers. So, and I hold up a finger and just kind of run back into the courtyard and run back over to that door, and I will get the gnome family and the civvies.
So,
Oh no.
while you're doing that, first of all, are you doing that stealthily?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I was
roll
doing my
stealth check,
perception check as well.
as there continues to be clouds of vulture-like creatures overhead.
Oh, not bad.
Do I see if they're coming closer?
Yeah, Paige was doing a
I was doing a
perception
perception
while I
check.
was talking to.
So that's what you see is the same, like, ongoing battle between these devilish vulture-like creatures and demons is continuing in the air. Already described, the demons they're fighting are like these, like, angular, chitinous, like, bladed, like, flying creatures. And they are just busy hacking each other apart up there. But there do seem to be a few stragglers on either side of this airborne conflict that are either limping away wounded or looking for new targets.
I got 19.
19? Okay, let me grab my stat block for Vulture Man.
Which side is winning?
Right now, the vulture creatures seem to be winning. And none of them seem to notice you, Voxamillion, as you make your way back towards the tower.
Cool.
I would like
Oh,
to looty loot
Damn,
these
caught me.
people.
I was gonna say that.
Okay, you
We
both
can loot
loot.
together. But I would like to do magic awareness and look for any magical items that are within 60 feet of me that's not behind total cover.
Okay, you do that. You're aware of magic. While you're doing that, I'll say, Klobeck, give me the investigation roll. And then Voxamillion, what are you up to with commoners?
When I get to the door, I will knock and I'll say, "It's Voxamillion, unlock the door," because they have a locking
That's
key.
a really loud spell. Just kidding.
And I assume they let me in.
They do, yep.
Okay. I
I'm
will.
giving him cover fire, by the way, so when they're running back.
I will say, okay, we need to go back this way. So everyone get ready to go. And I set down my bag of holding. I think for a moment and I remove the 10-foot ladder, which weighs 25 pounds. I
Farted?
take out.
Damn it, Ethan.
Let me see.
If it
No,
helps
I,
you decide at all, you would have seen the inside of this structure. The ceilings in here are probably about 15 feet off the ground. So a 10-foot ladder wouldn't even get you to like the
No, no,
entire
no,
exterior ceiling.
no.
But in case you're making the choice to keep certain things over others.
I make enough room to put all the children in the bag, and I
wow,
I
okay.
say we're gonna put all of you in
Wait.
here.
Can't
Yes.
hold their breath in the bag, can't they?
The bag of
They-
They
holding?
can hold their
Yes.
breath. They can't breathe.
They can't breathe. They can hold
So
their breath.
I assume it took me like a minute to run across the thoroughfare. So I'm going to say we're going to put all the children in here, and then the adults we're going to run across stealthily. We're going to get to the other side, and we'll get them out, okay? And I kneel down to you, trying to say,
remind you
yes,
that the width of the opening of this bag is only 2 feet across.
they're gnomes, right?
Three
Not
of
all
them are, and 2 of them are preteen human children.
That's fine.
Are they from
You can
America?
bring a few bones.
Okay, so how much weight are you taking out of this bag as you try to get them to squeeze through a 2-foot opening?
I currently have available.
They're skinny. They could fit.
They're 2 feet.
Yeah,
I
they're gonna
currently
have to,
have-
they're gonna have to squeeze.
3.
Well, they're already gonna be holding their breath.
I have about 150 pounds available currently.
Break a few bones and heal
Okay.
them up after.
That
What
won't
about
likely
cubic
be
feet,
enough
though?
for 5 children.
I put in 3 children.
Okay,
gnomies?
3 children.
Two-
the
two-
gnome children, I assume.
Give
Then?
me
Yeah.
2 children. 3,
The-
5.
The youngest ones. Yeah, all the gnome children.
Definitely
There's
the gnome
three
babies.
three gnome children, right?
The youngest ones that can't hold
halfling.
their breath as long.
Yeah, but I mean roughly the same size.
Cool. So I'll say, okay, so all you 3 are gonna hop in there. We're gonna get to the side. We'll pull you out, and I look at the other 2 kind of older ones. Be like, you have to be very stealthy. You have to be very quiet because there are creatures above. It can be very dangerous. And I will hold my action if we get into battle to. Actually, I'm gonna instruct the teenager. If we get into battle, I'm gonna drop my bag, pull the little kids out, and run. Scratch that. If we get into battle, take the bag, run to where the others are, and then pull. Make sure you pull all the kids out because they're gonna have a hard time breathing. But make sure you pull them. You have to reach your hand in the bag, call their name, and then pull them out one by one. And then I scratch that again. I say that, but I scratch that again, and I go to the parents. I tell the parents this. I say, you should probably be in charge of this.
They look at you and they're all just like wide-eyed and nodding their heads.
Yeah.
None of them like failed any of their checks to just be like, okay, sure, Mr. Armored Man, I'll go along with this.
Yeah.
I will say though that with 3 creatures in there, you've only got about 3 minutes of air.
That's fine. It's a
So-
minute across, so I'm just going to run
just
across.
so you're aware in case anything happens.
Copy. Okay, we.
I am giving him cover fire, so if something comes, I'd rather Vox just run.
Sure.
I'm actually going to hand the bag to one of the parents right away, and
Okay.
say, "You run. We'll cover you." Roshi is keeping an eye out. Do I
Very
need to roll
good,
stealth?
very good. Yeah, go ahead and roll me one more. I already rolled for the people.
They all.
Oh,
rolled
good.
ones.
I will murder
24.
those teenagers.
You guys all make it, no problem.
Oh,
Good
Get all the
job.
kids out.
sorry.
I'm down a
Yeah,
ladder.
I'm gonna move the giant constrictor snake. You go ahead and just like write a little like symbol on the floor wherever you would like these kids to pop out of the bag.
Right in front of the snake.
Right here. I
That's
got.
right in front of the snake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's basically the
scream.
reaction you get is they're pushed into a extra dimensional space, kind of squeezed through a 2-foot wide opening,
As-
and they have to hold their breath. It's like dark and silvery on the inside of this bag of holding.
As I
And when
pull
they're
them out,
there's a giant snake in front of them.
as I pull them out, I say, "There's a giant snake here. It's quite friendly. Do not worry about it. There's a giant." Each one again the same speech. It's fine. Don't scream. This is a dangerous place.
About halfway through, I kind of like I was really just in shock watching him remove all these children from a bag and
Yeah, it's
load
like a
the
clown
children out
car.
of
It
the bag.
does a lot.
Anyways, yeah, it was like a train wreck. I couldn't look away, but like when he gets like the second kid out, I'm like, oh, and then I
Snake.
speak a command word and the snake reverts back into the staff, and I just pick up the staff. So
That's cool as hell.
there's no more giant snake.
That is so cool.
I throw a spider at
very
the
cool.
children.
What the fuck, Klobek?
Okay. All right.
They're
We've
gonna
got
scream. We're trying to be
giant snakes
stealth.
straight
God
into
damn it.
spiders. No, I won't make anybody roll wisdom saves for that. It's fine. I'm gonna have. Let's see. Where's my tokens? I'm just gonna pile up a bunch of like
Yeah.
generic people down here.
And I'll just encourage her, like, let's go to the inner chambers quickly. Let's get out the doorway. We should probably move.
Move me.
Spider gives me advantage against the children.
Oh, and I even have Ezo and stuff here. Good. Ezo.
The loud one.
I
Whereas-
would like to go through this door here.
Okay, yeah, you do. It's wide open. These are heavy, like wood and iron banded doors that have been completely thrown open.
Okay.
Hey, Snake Man!
Hey,
And are you
how do I?
as you move around the map, are you doing that stealthily still?
I am.
Probably not, honestly. I feel like I'm inside enclosed doors. This is where the resistance was supposedly at, so I'm walking a bit more calmly, especially after we killed a battle. Is that a curtain in front of us? Because I can see through it.
It is, and you would be able to see through the cracks. You see a couple of what looks like very large crab-like creatures on the other side of these curtains as you kind of walk in here, and the glow of them you can see is very obvious through the slits of these large tapestries that hang from the ceiling.
Before we get too far, I rolled a 25 for my investigation of loot.
Oh, good. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so you find these guys are wearing, typical black robes, as you saw on your way up here. They each have a scimitar, so there are 6 scimitars here if you would like to pick them up.
I want scimitars.
The white
what
dragon-like
about
creature
Startled Dragon?
was wearing no equipment to speak of, but has a long sword, if you want to pick up a long sword.
Any of them have cool armor?
None of them seem to be wearing much besides their robes and weapons.
How many scimitars are you
no
taking?
2.
Okay, I'm going to put the other
So
4.
there's 4 more.
Can't hold anything because I'm a weakling. Sorry.
Are there any?
We'll put them
There's
in the
no
bag.
magical stuff. My eyeballs are not binging.
Yeah, your eyeballs do not bing besides this massive constrictor snake that you saw reapparate into a staff and get picked up by Vidroth. Nothing else new besides the stuff you guys are already aware of pings your magic.
Boo.
In the next room, after I kind of spot them, I will go stealthily if it's not too late. And as people kind of come through, I'll just kind of do some like signals, like in there. Do you see them? And I'll like hold a spell up in my hand, like, you guys ready to do this? Type motion.
I'm still following up the back as per usual.
Sure.
What's
And
the
I'll also
plan?
say as you guys enter this like long, or I should say wide, like lobby space, all of these pillars that you guys are seeing, these 8 pillars, are well, they seem to be in a state of transition. Some of them look like the god, especially you would understand this, Voxmillion. Some of them look like the god Torm, in the same depictions as you've seen maybe on some of the art leading up to this cathedral, and indeed on the bridges and other places you've been where you activated magical runes and things. But they seem to be slowly transforming. Some of them are like, from just the chest upward or halfway across the torso or even from the waist up. Slowly, like the stone seems to be moving, shifting into the visage of an angel-like creature with a gleaming blade.
That's dope as hell.
I guess they tore him a new one.
I will reach into the bag of holding and hand 2 bags of ball bearings to Klobek and be like, there's something in there. Do you want to drop off some ball bearings in front and maybe we can take some pot shots at them when they run out?
Heck yeah.
I
Give me your ball sack.
I give you 2 ball sacks.
Damn.
Crap, what was it
You got more
called?
balls than me.
Oh my god, why is it when I do ball bearings, instead of removing like 1 bag, it removes literally 1 of 1,000 bearings at a time?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's
That
a
is
hate
Yep.
so dumb.
Like, or do any of the columns have heads on them yet transformed? I can
Yeah,
try and tell
several
who
of
it is.
them. Several of them. Probably like 4 of these, though kind of split up with like 3 on the right-hand side and just 1 on the left-hand side, have completely transformed into this angelic creature. Give me a...
Does it look like the one that we've already seen? Where we missed that
Yeah.
one magical sword in the first place? I can't remember the freaking name right.
The Van
Yes,
Thampers.
since you brought that
Yeah,
up,
the
I'll say it looks
Vampers.
exactly like the angelic statue you guys saw in the Van Thamper Villa.
Thank
Hmm.
you. That's what I thought. When she
Bandana
said blade,
burn.
I was like, ooh, this bitch. Do I remember who
This
it is?
bitch. You would remember
Like,
this is an image of Zariel,
So, oh,
demon
it is
ruler of
Zariel.
Avernus.
Okay, cool. I was thinking. Cool.
Where's our elephant?
She's around.
It's
She's
on my
on,
shoulder still.
yes, Roshia's shoulder.
Well, let's
Who's-
point out the
Does
statue
the
to
elephant
her.
react at all?
She doesn't seem to. She looks at it and it's a very nice statue, you know. But I mean, that's just the emotion that she conveys through her telepathy. But like, doesn't seem to like
Register.
really pay it much attention. Yeah.
I need to remember not to say things about that because Klobeck don't know shit about that.
Mm-hmm. Neither do I.
Where
That's why I asked in my voice, not Uferheim's.
I was very curious, so I blurted out my question.
For those of you who've entered the
Kinda
main
forget you don't know.
area, how about all of you give me a perception check as well?
Oh, I'm really good at those.
Am I in the main area? Is
7.
this the main area or not?
Looks like you're still in
This.
the lobby, unless you want to say that you've moved into the main area. But I think you were
Oh.
checking out the statues.
16.
Yeah.
16? 7?
Six.
20? 6?
20.
20. Okay, so Uverheim, what was yours again? Short-term memory.
16.
16, yeah. So Uverheim, Pippi, and Vidroth, you guys are all looking around while Klobeck and Voxmillion sort of plan, looking ahead towards these odd crab-like creatures. You guys look on the wall, and almost all of the original art, like all of the massive framed art that you might typically find in a cathedral, seems to have changed its depiction. So,
That's
you know,
cool.
this was a cathedral to Torm. You would have expected to see some like depictions of heroic sacrifice or courageous frontal assaults, something like that. But all of these pictures seem to depict devils, either like dominating or torturing humanoids. You see one of the frescoes has changed into an image of the same angelic creature holding a sword out over a battle as they cut down demons. This place seems to be slowly transforming.
Oh, this
know
artwork
what?
sucks.
How is this their priority when the battle's not even finished?
I know.
This is a bunch of nutcases.
I
Some
think
people are
Very
writers,
I-
some aren't.
I would imagine that this is just happening because it's within the realm of Zariel.
Just happening.
I don't
magically.
believe it.
Oh, maybe we can ask
Somebody's
her one day.
doing it on purpose.
Why wouldn't the spider look different then?
Yeah, Klebeck, give me a perception roll on your spider.
My spider's fine. It is a fae. Alright, that's a pretty good roll. That's 20.
Yeah, was it 20? I mean, you don't seem like it doesn't seem like it's changed all that much. It's, you know, you notice it a little bit more when it like crawls beneath your beard. You can feel it make contact, and it feels a little more, you know, spiny or prickly. But otherwise, you don't notice that much of a difference with your spider.
No.
I want,
Spidey sense.
I want to walk up and drop the ball bearings here,
Okay. You do.
and then
10
run back.
foot square.
It's a 10-foot square?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Lulu doesn't
Then I'll use
seem
one.
to be changing, right?
They rolled a 2 on the die, -1 for perception.
Nice.
So they found him.
Yeah, they definitely perceived you. No, they didn't.
Okay, and then I'll do this one.
Yeah, also easily done. I'll also point out here, I'm going to put a little rectangle around it here. These are spiral staircases, which, Klebeck, you would have seen in your last little scouting mission through here with your spider. They lead upwards.
And I will signal to Pippi and Uverheim and say, "There's 2 things on the other side of that. Let's attack on 3. Hopefully, you can get a quick hit on them, and hopefully,
How loud is dumping out a bag of ball bearings?
I would say if you're doing it quietly, like,
Like
I mean, if you're
Well,
just like
one at a
upending
time.
it and turning it over and just like clattering against the ground, that's one thing. But I assumed you guys were like pouring it as gently as you could across the floor. Is that
Yeah,
not the
for
case?
me,
I'll take the lead. I mean, not take the lead. I'll take his lead.
yes.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so I'll say you're,
Happy.
especially with a 1 on their perception check, you guys are able to pour out these ball bearings without issue.
I try to say, are you guys ready?
I'm ready. I have my great sword.
Shit. Oh,
I'm
I'm
ready.
going on this side.
Either way.
Well, maybe we just all stay back, and so that they run through what Klobek and I lay down, and then we can just attack. Where's Vidroth? Is it Vidroth? Do you
Okay.
have? I saw you blast some sort of like mud or something. Are you able to attack at a range?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Just-
I'll
Uh,
stay back here.
Hold on.
What?
I see something else through here.
Okay. Is it of concern? Like what?
Oh, it's more crab people.
Okay, well, let's just focus on one at a time, huh?
Okay.
All right.
Better hope they don't come focusing on you.
Got your back.
Well, I kind of want them.
Watch your back.
Okay. And
I think I'm gonna.
I'm gonna hold an
Oh.
attack for after one of them takes damage. I will attack that one.
I'll be
Okay.
right here. Where's Raya? Is she staying out front with all the
Babysitting.
kitties and stuff? Okay,
Yes,
that's what
she
I thought.
would
I
have.
was
She
just
would
making
have
sure.
tried to help hold that position.
Cool beans. Aight.
Her priority
Okay.
is definitely the commoners.
I guess I'll also hold an attack for if somebody comes within melee range of me, because I have short swords out.
Okay.
Got my bow ready.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll come right here.
Go ahead and open fire, Roshia.
So
Don't wanna
I'll go ahead
shoot until
and
they come
mark
out, though.
some of these.
I'm gonna hold a mind sliver.
And
Actually,
hold a
on the
chill
first
touch.
enemy.
Okay, Mind Sliver and Chill Touch.
Okay, since no one's attacking first, I will then attack my Toll the Dead, and I'll just take the weaker version of it then. So I
Okay.
We
will.
could just make a noise. Maybe they'll come out. You
Oh,
don't
I-
have to
I
waste
don't-
something.
The noise will be their
Yeah.
blood ripping from their ears. I attack this one.
Which one is this
I
one?
can't even see anything
Yeah, I
at
don't
my
see
advantage, so I don't see anything.
Right here needs to make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
Some guy over
The
here.
middle guy. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
don't see him.
so I guess we'll prepare to roll initiative again, but he will make his wisdom saving throw to start. He will roll a 17.
Just passes. Nothing happens.
All right, and with that, let's have everybody roll initiative, and we'll do a couple rounds of
He's
combat
just like,
before.
I got a terrible headache.
Yeah, no, they can identify where the magic is coming from when the attempt is made. Go ahead and auto roll those guys.
Good at initiative today.
All right, and then go ahead and
Okay.
call them out when you've got them.
12.
Seven.
21.
Jesus.
12, 7,
21, 12, 7.
21. Yeah, and then
12.
I'm missing.
13?
I got Vidra, 13.
I've
Roshia,
got 12 dicks.
18.
18. 12 Dex. Vidroth, what's your Dex?
It is sorry. 16.
Okay, he's definitely first.
All right, I'll have to make a note of that because there are far too
Does
many people
Vidroth
at
look
that
like
initiative.
me?
Even there are
That I can
6
tell.
people at initiative 12.
You are twins.
Wow.
We're not twins. He has blonde hair. Look at him. I'm just curious
beautiful.
if I tell that he looks like one of my kind.
Beautiful.
He's looking very similar to people you're very familiar with seeing in the Feywild. All right. Next, first up on the initiative order then is going to be Klobek. You see Voxmillion release his magic, and you don't hear anything. What are you up to?
Damn it.
9.
You hear
I
shit.
hate being first when I'm waiting for others.
Hi, Kiki.
I guess I'll reposition to right here and still continue to ready my attack. I'm
Okay.
gonna ready Booming Blade.
Ready booming blade. I would say if you wanted to, you could even peek besides the curtain,
Okay.
but I'll
Easy
leave that up
enough.
to you if you
Like,
decide to do
myself
that or not.
over.
Pull
I
back
don't know
the
what you mean
curtain,
by
claw
peek
back.
beside the curtain.
Like there's a corner of the curtain where it meets the wall there. You could like pull it to the side and try to look through if that's what something you were trying to do. Just as an
Okay.
option. You don't have to do that.
I mean, this is about as much as I can do that. I don't know.
Okay.
Because it won't let me
Alright.
move left.
That is fine. That is fine. Next up then is going to be Roshia. If that's at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Holding a booming blade. I'll remember that. Roshia,
Oh,
you're
my
up.
spider
and
needs
then...
an initiative.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Spoder.
He's up there.
I can't see nothing. I'm waiting for things to run out and follow the things, so I'm gonna hold my bow attacks.
Still holding a bow attack for what trigger? Just to see an enemy?
An enemy popping out.
What do you got
Yep.
against sea anemies?
Enemies.
Spider has 18 initiative.
18. Okay.
Enemy.
So then the spoder will go next.
Oh, okay. Well, damn it. Spider's gonna sneak in.
Okay.
He can
Go
move
ahead and
20,
roll stealth real quick if you want to try to get through that space.
except there's some ball bearings in his way. I think he needs to
And he's
move
got lots
slowly.
of legs that are gonna slip in those ball bearings.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Maybe he
I
could
mean,
just
he's
scoot
like
between them.
smaller than ball
He's tiny.
bearings.
DC
Yeah.
10 deck save. Let me see if there's a size requirement.
Half speed does not require it.
Oh.
So
Doesn't say
he could
anything
get
about
to here.
speed.
And it's got 20 foot climb anyhow, so if it encountered a ball bearing as small as it is, you could probably try to climb it.
You know what? It'll dash. Although I can't actually see what he sees without using my action, so it would be unfair for me to peek him around the corner.
I mean, I can always just put him there, and you don't currently have vision on that right now, so
Yeah, stick him like here, please.
okay. He's there.
Cool. The end.
All right. Then
There's
next is going to be
there's a sticky trap right on the other side of that curtain.
Oh, no.
Just lost your spider.
A roach
this
motel.
guy
Yeah.
who is going to
I can kind
hear
of see
all
him.
of that, and he's actually going to rip down some of this
Fun.
curtain as he passes through it and into this space. You said it needs to be a
Whoa,
dex saving
dynamic
throw.
line.
So,
Ten.
so I was holding a mind sliver too. On him.
Yes, everybody's held actions. If they
Yeah.
were waiting for an enemy, go ahead and let those
Yeah.
off while he makes a
This
dex
dude's-
save. And he passes with a 12.
Oh, so does he have that effect before that? My attack is. Yeah, okay, because the order of initiative.
Yeah, as he
right?
enters the space, he'll suffer the effect of the ball bearings, and then your guys' triggered reactions can go off. So go ahead and roll those
But
up.
wait,
everybody
if
who
he
is
falls
holding
prone,
it.
we get disadvantage.
He's not falling prone. He
He
succeeded.
did not fall prone, he passed.
He
Oh,
passed.
okay, never mind then.
I
don't
got a
hit.
27 to hit.
That for sure hits.
Miss.
And was
Miss with what?
9.
Yeah, that misses. Sorry. Uh,
16 damage.
16 damage, and then the mind sliver. That's a saving
It's
throw. Is that right?
intelligence, Yeah.
Okay. Wow, he's got a -5 on his intelligence
Holy
and
crap.
gets a -1.
Oh.
And he
Nice.
rolled that. Alright.
So go ahead and
then
roll
it
damage on the mind
is-
sliver, and then Roshia,
7.
your arrows. 7 psychic damage.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Man, that's pretty racist against crab people to give them -5.
And I'm gonna give him. Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's
I
why
don't
he's a
have to-
big
I don't
dum
have to
dum and
specify
tore
his
curtains
name.
down.
That's gonna be like
Sorry, he was what? Disadvantage on the next saving throw.
Subtract 1d4.
Okay.
Um,
A -2.
I would have used a regular FYI arrow.
Oops. Okay. Shoot a regular arrow. Oops, that's a skeleton, not even a spoder. Go there, spoder. So what's the damage on your arrow?
What's what I already rolled?
17.
Okay, what was that?
16.
16. Yeah. So you guys with all of your saved spells and attacks, you just rip this crab-like thing apart.
Oh, good.
Bye, Krabby.
Bless.
All right. Next up then is going to be Voxmillion, followed by a couple NPCs, and then Uverheim's on deck.
Couple NPCs. This
A
guy.
few.
This guy needs to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm just gonna try it again. Now it's
Okay,
D12.
wisdom
Oh wait.
save.
I'm gonna hold. Sorry, I'm gonna hold for seeing someone else do damage to an enemy. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on them.
Okay, Toll the Dead on the
Yeah.
first enemy you
On
can
your
see that
ally?
takes damage.
Correct. Enemy.
Sounds good.
Enemy.
Oh, what the fuck, Klobeck? Or, not Klobeck. I'm just so used to saying
No,
Klobeck.
that's a
when
good
it's something
assumption.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah. There's some friendly fire. It's a good assumption. It's been Kovac.
Oh, it wasn't this time.
How many times has it killed me?
He
Twice?
just gets blamed every time. All right, so not wisdom save yet, but first enemy that takes damage that you can see.
I'll remind you.
Next up is going to be this gentleman who's going to run up and to here. Make sure that I got that correct. Yeah, 25 feet. And move even a little bit further, but notice is Pippi standing there. And the first thing he's going to do
Was it
towards you,
Pippi holding a reaction,
I was, yes. Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Good, thank
your
you.
reaction triggers then.
and if you hit
'cause
him,
it
mine
comes
will
within
trigger.
range.
That's right. 18 plus 7.
That hits. Which means your
Wisdom
attack
save.
will go off as well. Wisdom save.
Oh, please fail.
And he gets
14.
Yes! 18 necrotic.
Woo!
18 necrotic. Very good. And Pippi.
11 damage. Magical slashing damage. He's slowed by
Very
10,
good.
and then 1 cold damage.
Right,
One
yeah, again,
cold
your
damage.
cold just kind of sprinkles across his flesh and seems to shatter away, not doing any damage this time. But
When-
he will make.
With holding
Jeez.
attacks, do
Uh-huh.
I only get to attack once? I don't get my extra attack? Or do I
Right,
get my
extra attack is when you
attack?
take the attack action. So this was
Okay.
you were holding an. Or does
No,
she?
two extra attack. I don't know. I'm gonna look that up. Reaction. I don't know if you get both of your attacks holding an action.
He gets one attack.
Just one?
Just the one.
Okay.
Alright, so then he will make his series of attacks against you, first with its tail, with the 24 to hit. Okay. Which I assume hits. 2d6. You're taking 9 piercing damage from its tail.
She's still
9?
raging or not?
No, my
Not at this point. It lasts 1
Ra-
minute, so with investigating and all of that, it would
Yeah.
have dropped.
you said 9?
Yes, 9 piercing damage, and then
Okay.
it's going to also take a few swipes at you with its claws. 22
Ooh.
to hit.
Yeah.
7 piercing damage, and then a
Mhm.
third attack. 10 to hit. I assume that misses.
That misses.
Yeah, so this thing comes and passing through the space where his crab creature had just torn down the cloth, makes those 3 attacks against you, and then bellows out for his friends who
I'm
are
not
going to
doing
start
very good
making
again.
their way this direction. And that's going to be his turn. So next up is Uverheim, followed by Vidroth.
Uverheim will get closer, and then
Okay.
he will.
Oh.
What was that? Oh, for. And then he will just
Because
do
I
a.
unmuted us.
I already rolled. I just remembered. So 13 to hit with a chill
Okay.
touch.
Against this creature that
Crab
was just
people?
attacked Pippi.
Yeah.
Okay, 13 unfortunately misses.
Okay, that's my turn. I'm having
Alright.
great rolls today, guys.
And these guys' AC
Who are you,
is
John?
not wimpy either. Vidroth, you're up, followed by a bunch of NPCs. And then Pippi's on deck.
Gotcha. Okay, so I am going to use a bonus action. I'm going to cast Hex on my boy behind the curtain, right there by Pippi.
Very good.
So they are hexed.
He
And
becomes heck.
what's a warlock to do with a hexed enemy? He is to Eldritch Blast.
Maddening Hex is what he's to do.
Ooh.
Not yet.
However, he's going to just blast the boy.
Blast the boy. Very good. Yeah, go ahead and make those
Uh,
attacks.
Blast him.
Roll is a 16 to hit.
That hits. Or does
Alright.
it? Does it? It does.
Or does it?
Just barely, but close.
Just barely. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll damage on that one. And that is, 10 plus 4, so 14
14 damage. Okay.
damage.
Very good.
And then I'm going to go for my second beam.
Do
That
it
is
again.
also- do it again. Blast again.
Blast him.
Blast. And that is also a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Still hits. And he is going to take 11 force damage this time.
11
That's
force
2
damage.
cracks. Crack.
Crack, crack. Very, very good. Anything else for you?
Was that including your hex damage?
Oh shit! See, what is?
D6.
Yeah. What do we do?
Get
What do
'em.
we do? What do we do? Necrotic damage. Ooh, and I get to choose an ability whenever I hit it.
Oh my god.
Good warlocky stuff.
Ability. Okay. So 3 necrotic.
Okay.
Um,
good.
and then so it's just it's just ability checks. It's just like
Right, not saves or anything.
Dex versus, whatever. Oh shit.
So like
I don't
if
know.
so in the future, and I'll tell you this later, but in the future, like I use my net and they'd have to use a athletics to get out of it. So
Yeah.
strength would be useful for that.
I was going to probably use strength. I figured that would be the most likely thing that they would do a check for anything, either to like grapple or yada yada.
That's the one I choose 100% of the time.
Alright,
Yeah.
so let's do
Pretty
strength.
common.
That's the
Yeah.
one that I choose because they tell me to choose it on my world.
I don't tell you to choose it. I
You
only
just tell me
that
what
it's
you
the
do,
one
and then I
choose.
want to,
Yeah,
and then I want to
disadvantage on
copycat
strength.
you.
I'm hexing.
I don't claim to have the correct answer.
All right. And is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay big chillin' back here by the stairs.
Roll a die and pick a different one each time.
Yeah.
All right. You guys see a couple more crab creatures kind of clacking their way through that plaza ahead. Next up is Pippi, followed by even more crab people, and then top of the round with Quebec.
How many
Terrifying.
are here?
Even more.
Too
Even
many.
more.
Let's see. 14 plus 7
To attack.
to attack the guy in
Very
front
good.
of me.
Okay.
Oh, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Very
It's
good.
magical slashing damage.
Yes, yes.
And just for fun, my little one full damage.
One
That
cold damage
does
again.
Nothing. Yeah, just one.
All right. Don't be so sure it does nothing, but at least tell me what it is. In this case, you're right. It doesn't do any damage.
So
Anything
they're
else?
resistant, not immune. These guys.
I didn't say that. Anything else for you?
Yes, I'm attacking again
Okay.
with a 15 plus 7 to hit.
That hits.
They're
And
supposed to be
we'll
held. They're
go
not supposed to be resistant to cold.
10 magical slashing damage
10 magical slashing damage.
and 1 cold damage.
0 cold damage. Man, you gotta start doing more than 1 cold damage.
It's only a d6 and I keep rolling ones. What can I say?
And did you happen to say that you raged or not?
I did not rage because I kind of thought there was only, 3 guys. So we're going to hope that there's only 3 guys.
Okay, this guy's gonna make his way up here. and he's
Oh
gonna
god, I
make
should have raged.
I said you
his,
so good,
Dex save,
no!
rolled a 17.
17
no,
to
not a
hit me?
17, a 6. No, he rolled a 16 against the to be tripped by the ball
Oh.
bombs.
I hope he got tripped.
But
17
he has
does
the
not
end
trip.
end his turn there because it does still difficult terrain, or only if they move to not trip.
They can choose to move slowly to not trip.
If they
Well, he's
run
a
through
freaking
it, they have
idiot.
to make a save. If they succeed, then it's nothing happens.
He ran full speed because he's got an int of 1, but made his save, so he's gonna make his claw attack against you, Pippi. Oh, hey, hold on. He will be making his attack against you, Pippi, but
I wasn't smart, guys. I was not smart.
first
Damn
of
it.
all, please make a Constitution saving throw,
Oh shit.
and I assume a 9 does not hit.
9 does not hit. 17.
Okay, with the 17, you smell this like acrid, like sulfurous smell, brimstone, just all of the sort of toxic fumes associated with volcanic activity. But nothing happens this turn. So next up is Klobek, followed by a couple more NPCs, and then Roshia.
OMG.
Hey.
I go sprinting across. Oh, sprinting at half speed across the ball bearings.
Okay.
I'm going
Where's your
to.
scooter, dude?
He's hiding behind this curtain. He's right there.
Oh.
I moved to here.
And I'll move crab creature. There you go.
No need. I'll stand on him. Yeah, so I moved there to attack that guy with advantage.
Okay.
18 plus a bunch.
That hits.
Definitely hits. That is Booming Blade as it always is.
Okay.
Forever and ever.
What?
Alright. Booming damage is only 2.
Okay.
Holy cow. On all 5 dice I rolled 2s.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
Yeah. See.
that's 2, 4, 6, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
Plus 5.
Kovac.
We appreciate-
Kovac. Kovac.
Is
Glad I'm not the only one.
13 short sword damage, piercing.
Okay. With all that damage, how'd you like to kill this guy?
Hey.
Good.
Woo!
I want to, stab him and then, kick him off of my sword onto Pippi.
Aw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pippi, you feel this like crab's weight as
Ew.
it dies. A little bit of that white ooze that sea creatures have
Kovac.
kind of leaks out the front of it as
Kovac.
it bumps into you.
It's on my hands.
Uh-oh. Who'd we lose?
We lost Ethan.
No, no, no. Baby, come back.
Well, then I'm going to do a sick rogue shit cartwheel to this side of this skull face.
Oh,
Okay.
why Kovac?
What is this guy?
What?
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
go
know
ahead and
what he
make those
is.
attacks.
This one attack is my offhand.
What's his the skull thing? Is that
He's hexed.
is he hexed? Oh, okay.
That is a 23 to hit,
That hits.
and he takes 3 piercing.
Yeah, so your short sword offhand attack just kind of glances right off and just like barely even leaves a mark, but
Boink.
you do damage.
Oh, this is scimitars now, which are exactly the same stats as short swords, but they look like scimitars.
Okay, you've got your
'cause I
scimitars. Very
looted
good.
them.
Anything else for you?
That's my turn. Actually, I wonder if scimitars are slashing now. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. Instead of
Slash,
piercing.
slash.
So almost
Um,
exactly the same as short swords.
Another crab is going to push his way through the curtains on this side, ripping them down as they go.
Why
So
crab?
they appear there. And these are like I described, they're like hellish
Hi,
crabs.
crab.
You see like fire in between cracks of limbs and they smell sulfurous, but he arrives
What crab?
there and will dash to move up behind Uberheim. Next up
Thanks for not
is
picking on me.
Roshia, followed by a Spoder, some Crablars, and then Voxmillion.
Would I take Klobek's sword not hitting as well because it just didn't
Because-
hit as well, or that I should use something special?
Hard to tell at this range. You saw it hit and you saw sparks fly as it made impact. Seems to have a pretty tough hide. but you're not sure what the cause of the reduced damage is. I will say this guy is
Oh.
like the one that you've seen before. He's got
Yeah.
spines all over him. In case
Yeah.
anybody didn't recognize the icon, this is the same creature you guys fought in the place of worship down in the Vantha Emperor Villa. You would know this is a
Spiny,
spined
and he's a
devil.
devil?
Fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Just gonna favored foe is
Oh, I'm
his
sorry,
butt.
Barb the devil. Okay, favored foe.
Favored foe. So I get an extra 1d
If you hit him.
if I hit him, including when I marked him. So I just marked him.
You marked him. Okay, and then
Marked
take those shots.
And I will try with a regular one to start. A regular arrow. What happened? 28 to hit.
Welcome
28
back.
hits.
12 plus a d. Where's my d4?
I knew that one day with
14
shitty
total.
wall plugs and cats that I would lose my
Uh,
internet.
Yep. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
classic.
Yeah. Does it seem to hurt him as much as I want it to?
I'm
Out of
sorry, I
14
was
damage?
distracted. 14 damage. Yeah, it's the normal arrow pierces and pierces well, though not as much as you'd hoped.
Bitch. Okay. So my second one, I will try the silver.
Okay.
God. Oh, 25 to hit.
That hits.
13 damage with the silver arrow.
13 full damage. Yeah, your silver arrow pierces.
Right. That's all I can do.
All right. Next up
Nice.
then is the Klobeck Spoder, followed by some definitely not Spoder-like crabs.
Skim
Did that
Spooter.
thing attack me when it came to me?
It dashed to make its way to you, but did not attack.
Okay, and it was not my second turn yet. I've still only had one turn.
Yes, we are on round
Okay.
2,
Oh.
and you are about 6 places away on initiative order. Well,
Okay.
no, 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4 places away.
Just making sure.
There's,
Yep.
Sorry,
there's three
take off
crabs
1
for-
damage.
Take off 1 damage. Okay.
It's just the first hit, not the second hit that gets the extra d4, so that's my bad.
Klobeck,
Spider,
are you
go!
doing anything with your Spoder? Yeah.
Actually, Spider's gonna like go
Spider?
to
Item.
the backside of that thing and help against
Help.
purple.
Okay.
He's gonna spray
Purple
web on purple. It
is
kind of looks like
getting-
whatever is on Ethan's shoulder right now.
It's a spider.
I don't like it.
Holds phones.
All right. Next up
spider.
is
Spider
Hold on,
going
I'll
to
be back.
Bone spider.
this Crablar, who's going to move up and attack you, Klobeck.
Crablar.
that's-
Spider can't take an attack of opportunity.
He rolled a natural 1 on his attack, so he misses. And next up is
Ah,
Voxmodian.
bitch.
How injured does the spine devil look?
He's looking like pretty visibly wounded. Like he's not debilitated by any means, but you can tell that some of these attacks have pierced through and are starting to take effect.
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
Why does the spider only have 6 legs?
Don't pick
Natural
on him.
1.
He's
It
special.
has 8.
No.
Okay.
No, this one only
Oh.
has 6.
Gross.
That's it. That's my turn.
It's not a real spider.
I'll move, but that's my turn.
My spider's more realistic than yours.
Pippi, this devil's going to continue its assault on
No. It's
Uh,
gonna kill
first-
me.
you with its tail.
Oh,
That's a
God.
natural 20, so yeah, it probably
Oh,
will.
fuck.
I'm so
Oh,
dead.
damn. Bye, Pippi.
Oh.
I
we
hope I
love
rolled
you.
a 1.
Well, he's rolling a handful of dice. So let's see.
Ones. All ones. Snake eyes.
Oh my fucking god.
More
Are
like
you
spider
joking?
Are they all
eyes.
ones? Are they
I
all
rolled 2 1s and 2 2s.
Hmm.
So you will take 9 piercing damage.
Okay, I'm dead.
Nope,
Okay,
yep.
you're down. You're down
you
even
weren't raging.
with those
She
small.
wasn't
Okay.
raging, man.
I only
Then
had
it will
9.
continue.
I'll save you as usual.
It will continue with its multi-attack by beginning to hurl flame at Uberheim.
Oh, never mind. I just have to take off my
Does a 17
dust
hit?
boots.
Uberheim, look out!
It meets my AC, so it beats it.
Ah,
Okay,
damn it,
all
Uberheim.
right. Please take 11 fire damage. And then he's gonna-
Actually, I only took 1. Was it a melee attack?
it was a ranged spell attack as a part of a
Okay.
multi-attack.
So it melts
Ah.
away my ice armor, and
Okay.
I take 1 damage.
1 damage, very good. Second one's coming in at you again. Natural 20 again.
Are you kidding
That's-
me?
Actually really bad. Okay. Alright. This is going differently than I thought it would.
If only we had
Um,
another healer. Just kidding.
Fuck! I try so hard. I say one spell for you guys every time.
Also,
10,
What was the
from
to
the
hit on
19.
this one? It was a natural
This-
20. Oh, it always
This was
hits
a
no matter what.
natural 20, so a total of 25, but yeah, it always hits.
Oh, yeah.
Life.
So please take, this is 10,
You guys have Vox anyways. It's not like Vox is
16.
down.
19,
too.
21 fire damage.
Oh! Oh,
That hurt.
shit!
Wait,
Still
was
standing.
did I have fire damage?
No, you had piercing damage.
Oh.
Oh.
This
I
has a
wanted
couple
fire
different options.
damage.
It can either do an attack with its tail and then 2 claws, or it can do attack with its tail and then hurl flame twice. So it
Alright.
chose the hurl flame since we have a Pippi on the ground here.
Yeah.
And that'll be its turn. So next up is this creature here. F is going to F up to here.
Where even
and
am
he's
I
going to
anymore?
Oh,
make-
wow, there's a lot of enemies here.
A lot more than I
Yeah.
thought.
Only we had a giant snake to assist.
Only we had
Uh,
I was gonna
Wait, sorry.
I was gonna throw fireball in the group, but Quebec moved in too far deep, and I would have got
I
him.
mean, you
Don't
still
do it.
can.
That would have been
Fucking
smart.
do it!
I'm already
13.
down.
So
You
I
do
assume
it.
13 misses. So next up is Uberheim, followed by Vidroth.
Uberheim is like, ow!
Dude.
Which one hit me with that? That's the one that downed Pippi?
Yes, so the devilish creature, the barbed devil, attacked Pippi once with its tail and knocked her down, and then shot 2 like fireballs at you. Not fireballs, but like flame bolts.
Mm.
He hurled flame at you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is he looking hurt at all? I don't know. We didn't hit him yet.
Yeah,
Did
you guys have
Pippi's
been.
Vex do anything against that? Just curious.
Does Pippi's what?
Like Vex give him disadvantage on that?
Hex?
X, yeah. Sorry, whatever
Oh,
it was
no.
called.
Pippi's Hex.
It's
It was
Oh, I thought that
not
was Pippi's hex.
a.
No, that's
check.
Oh, it's there.
It would have
Yes,
been
not a
Release's
strength check.
hex, but that's a different game.
Very true. All right,
That's true.
Uberheim, what are you
I
doing?
mixed up.
Okay, sorry. I thought that you were still discussing.
Sorry, not me.
Okay, so then if it's still looking pretty good, and the one next to me is fine. Well, which one
Oh.
is looking damaged?
I'm sorry.
like-
The barbed devil is looking pretty visibly wounded. Like it's been pounding on you guys pretty hard. So it's like looking a little more ragged. It looks, not ready to go down by any means, but it's pretty beat up.
Okay, so then I'm gonna move 10 feet in preparation for this, and then
Sure.
I'm gonna use a chromatic orb at the devil.
Okay.
19 to hit. Oh, and I
That
want to
hits.
twin it, so I shoot a second one.
Very good.
Any other ones looking damaged?
Nothing else has taken damage. Like for all the crabs that you can see that are still standing, none of them have been hit.
Okay. And I will say the one next to me will take the other one, which
Okay.
is a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay. And then, did I say that was at second level?
You didn't,
I-
but I heard that they were twins, so second level. All right.
Okay.
They both hit, so roll damage on both of those.
Perfect.
And elemental damage type.
Oh, wow. 1 second. Holy shit. So 28 on the first one.
Oh,
I'm going to go
man.
Thunder, even though it's probably resisted.
okay.
28.
Thunder damage. Very good.
Woo!
Impacts the devil and does exactly as much damage as you thought it would. The
Wow.
concussion
Oh,
erupts in his chest, and you can see that this tough hide starts to crack even.
22 thunder damage on the other one. I rolled
22
really
thunder
well.
damage on Pink. Yeah, how would you like to kill Pink Crab?
Yeah.
Just crack that sucker open.
Crack that whip.
Very good. Yeah,
Load arm
the
up.
thunder damage erupts above this thing, and you just see it get like concaved. It's pushed against the floor, and that like domed crab back exoskeleton just gets pushed in as it's slammed to the ground. Anything else for you?
Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna use my full movement to get behind Vox and be like, "Ow!" And that's it.
Hurts. It hurts. Next up is Vidroth, then followed by Crablar, and then Pippi. You'll make your first death saving throw.
So I'm like trying to get a clear view of this spiny devil, and like you guys are in my way. So
Duck.
I'll cross over this side, and we will hit him with another Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna send both beams at this
Just
spiny devil.
Very good.
Blast
Very
him.
good.
Blast him. Got a blast.
Got a blast. So one is a 25, and the other one is 11.
25 hits. 11 unfortunately misses.
Sure. So he's going to take 9 plus 13 force damage.
13 force damage. Very good.
Then I will.
And any hex damage?
Oh yes. Please remind me. It's a D6, correct? Once again,
Yes.
3 necrotic.
Okay, 3
Damage.
necrotic. Very good. Very good.
Total 16. And then, yeah, I will, I'll end my turn over here. Don't want to get too close.
Right. If that's the end of your turn, then it'll be this guy who will move down and make an attack against Klobek with advantage.
Nah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
What about
19 to
Spooter?
hit. Spooter was higher up in the initiative order, like towards the top. We're getting down towards the bottom.
Get him, Spooter.
So I assume that hits.
Yes.
3 bludgeoning damage. Oh, you know what? And I have not been paying attention to this. Please also make.
Shit.
No, actually,
Oh,
there
yeah.
is no make. It grabs you in its claw, and you are grappled.
I don't like it.
Rude.
But I will use my reaction to take half damage, hoping
Okay.
that there's not too many more of these attacking me before my next turn.
Very, very good. All right,
So
next
1.
up, then 1 damage. Very good. Pippi, death saving throw.
Appled now. 12.
12. So that's no success. That's good. You're good. Go ahead and mark that. And then next up is going to be this Crablar, who's going to make another attack against Flowbeck. A natural 1, so he misses. Next up is Klobek, followed by some more Crablars, and then Roshia.
Cool. Well, Spider helped me against Purple Dot, so I'm actually going to, while I'm grappled by this thing, swing wildly at Purple Dot
Okay.
with help.
Very, very good.
That is an 18 plus a shit ton, so I
Super
totally
duper
hit him.
hits. Yep.
Also, as usual, Booming Blade. You know,
As usual.
Boom, boom.
the Booming Blade damage was 1.
Wait, booming blade damage for 1.
And then 20 slashing damage.
All right.
On
How would
Purple
you like
Dot.
to kill this thing?
I'll crack him open and take a bite of this delicious crab meat.
Yeah, we'll say you cut off one of the claws and just try to suck the meat out of the end of it like you would
Ew.
at Red Lobster.
Oh god, it's not cooked.
You take
Anything
1
else?
d4 poisoning damage. Let's
Yeah, that's right.
With my offhand, I'm going to slash at the one that's grappling me.
Okay, that's on green.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
I thought
I'm
you
sorry,
couldn't
that
do
is
that
not
with.
a 19. That's a 16 to hit.
I thought you couldn't do that with Booming Blade because it's casting a spell or something.
Oh, you're right.
Shoot. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
No offhand attacks.
Yeah,
Sorry.
good reminder. I remembered there was something wrong with Booming Blade.
You tried.
I tried. I
Good try,
swung
good try.
and didn't
Sorry, I
actually
really
swing
want us to
anything.
die, TPK. I'm really looking forward to it.
Can you try and get out of your grapple as your movement?
I used my action to attack.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it's an action to get out of grapple.
Oh.
It is, it is. Next up is going to be Orange, who's going to make his attack at you. 18 to hit.
Actually, grapple itself doesn't give any chance to get out of it. You have to. It's other things.
18 to hit you, Quebec.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, meets it.
Okay. 2 bludgeoning damage, and then it grapples you as well.
What the fuck?
Mime.
Double
mime,
grappled.
Mime.
Double grapple.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that full 2, expecting the next one to maybe do more damage, because I don't understand why they're only doing 2 and 3 damage.
Okay. Next up then is Roshia, followed by Spoder, and then Voxmillion.
I'm gonna see my. I can talk as a free action real quick, right?
Yeah, something short and sweet. No problem.
I'll just be like, you got her, Vox, and just ask him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go one. I'm gonna start at green because my friend is grappled. Is it? Let's see. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Definitely.
That's gonna be. I gotta switch things. That's gonna be 11 damage.
Very good. 11 damage. I'm sorry, on which one again?
Green.
Green. Okay, 11 damage.
Still kicking.
Still kicking. Barely, but he's kicking.
Barely? Alright,
Barely.
I'll do one. Oh, and these are regular, FYI.
Okay.
I'll do one more regular at him.
Very, very good.
Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Oh, good. 10 damage.
10 damage, yeah. How would you like to kill Green?
Just in his little soft gutty area. His little soft shell crab area.
You know what? Very good. Okay, yeah, you do. You pierce through one of the like seams in the shell, like around its chest area where it's so segmented, and the arrow strikes true, hitting, you know, one of its vital organs, and it goes down. Anything else for you?
Grab heart.
That's all I
Yeah,
can
crab
do.
hearts.
My grab
I'm
very good.
done.
Next up then is the Spoder, followed by Crablar.
Boder tries to get me out. I don't know. He helps me with orange. Helps anybody
Okay.
with orange.
He
Item.
helps with orange.
I see Spoder.
Also, how far? You guys probably can't actually see that, can you? Okay.
That kind of worm sitting on
Anything
top
else
of the
for you?
monitor.
Really? Pregnant.
Anything else for you?
Oh, no, I said that's it. Sorry.
All right.
That's all I can do.
If you guys can see this, you can see this, but maybe not. We'll see.
Oh, that's fun.
I can see everything.
My elf eyes, I can see everything, right?
Is that true? Maybe. Let's see. No, this is on the opposite side of a
Elves
can
see
structure.
Around the curvature of
Yeah,
worms.
like a
I
curving
don't
bullet.
think that's
I can
true. I don't think
I
that's
can
No,
true.
they
shoot things
can't. It's
around.
a flat Earth, so.
Elves can look
Uh,
around the earth and look at their own butt.
But Klubek, you probably
Whoa.
see this. Oh, you know what? No, that's not in line of sight
Nope.
of Roshia. Klubek, you would see another
I'm
crab
very
large
hot today.
make its way around. You heard what sounded like more tapestry being torn towards the back of this area that you guys haven't seen yet. But you do see another crab
so
make its
many
way
crabs?
finally all the way around. Yeah, you know, that's a
I-
great point. I don't know why they had this part of the encounter, but there's a lot of freaking crabs.
So many crabs.
I attempt to yell, more crab people! And if that's allowed, then everybody hears it. And if
Everybody
it's not,
hears.
then say so.
Klobeck yell, more crab lars! Because that's definitely what
lar.
they're. They're crab lars, not crab people.
He
Next up
probably
is
says
More crab people!
next up is Voxemillion, followed by some more enemies.
I move here and cast Beacon of Hope. I am done.
Okay, what does Beacon of Hope do?
Max healing. Any healing done is automatically maxed. You don't have to roll for it, and Pippi will have advantage on her death rolling save.
Okay, so it's like an effect that when they take healing, they take maximum healing.
Correct. And it affects any number of people within 30 feet. I don't have to see them, so I select all my allies.
Ooh. I'm
Alright.
not hurt, actually, so I wish
Not
I
yet.
was hurt.
Sir,
Oh, I still
This-
get
I know
it.
you get closer,
Devil's gonna
Roshia.
move behind you, Klobeck, and is gonna make his
'Cause I don't have
multi-attack.
to.
Multi-attack.
I don't like getting hit.
Advantage. Yeah, 24 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, I killed one.
Damn it, Pippi, why wouldn't you
8
attack
piercing
him while out of
damage.
your death?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ow.
Not 8. 13 piercing damage from the tail.
Oh,
I'll half that to 6.
there we go.
Sounds like a good idea. Second attack is coming in from the
Good
claw.
job. The claw.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
9 piercing damage.
Aw.
And then his final in his trio of attacks, coming in with advantage, 22 to hit
Oh fuck!
for 5 piercing damage.
Oh,
You little bitch. It really hurt.
you don't get
Alright.
any of. Oh, you're not within 30 feet. Oh, yeah, you might be. You don't get Fox's healing.
He's
He
probably
does not
gonna
Healing.
need
It's
some help.
when you take healing, you get maximum.
Oh, when you take healing. Oh, I
He's gonna
see.
move there.
Oh.
And
I
then
get it.
Uberheim, followed by Vidroth.
Is it now?
Yep, you're right now.
Okay.
You are
double
right
checking.
now. Sorry.
Okay. So I will first hex orange,
Okay.
which allows me to move 10 feet, and then
Yes.
I will use the remainder of my movement to get next to Pippi and dunk a potion of healing in her mouth for my
Okay.
action,
Potion of heat.
Yeah.
which is max healing, so that's 10 health. 10 health automatically, and you're back up.
Yay!
good.
Because
That is
on
my
my
turn.
advantage rolls, I rolled double 2s. So,
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Very
For
good. Yeah,
natural
so
one.
Uberheim bends down and shoves a potion into your gullet.
Wake up,
Bring it.
Pippi! You have more things to kill.
okay.
Next up then is Vidroth, followed by Pippi.
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to walk down here by my newfound ally. And then I am going to pick up my, or I should say, raise up my staff of the Python, throw that bad boy,
Yeah.
and back it down.
Nice.
All right.
When I see him do that, I'd like to just look over my shoulder and be like, that is extremely impressive. You've got to tell me how you do that.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Well, thank you. Family secret. So I
Oh.
throw it down, and I guess
Your
he's going
snake
to.
looks like it got deleted somehow out of your
Uh,
tribe.
Son of a
Son of a
Big.
bitch.
son of a.
Junior, no!
Or I can't see it at least. Did it get renamed?
Well, I guess you'll
Yeah,
have to
his
just
name's
be
Junior.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Duh.
That's where he went. Very good.
Yay. Yeah. That takes an action to do that. So I will.
I want to say with his arrival, this curtain also falls. So hopefully you guys
Oh,
can
and
see
then I will
through
need
that.
to
Is that
roll
all good?
initiative.
Might see it.
Yeah.
And then he, his initiative is. Go back to this little page here.
Ah.
Is an 8.
8. Very good. 8 P's, I got that. He's added. And we'll actually go next.
I like the spider.
Who goes next?
So your giant python is up now.
Junior.
Oh, is he? I'm
Yep.
sorry.
He
No,
he's on initiative 8 and Pippi's on 7, so you'll be right after this Pippi.
So.
Run, Python!
Yeah. He. No, he's going to. He's going
He's
to
so big.
move at half speed. And then he is going to. So Kyle's character, his name escapes me.
Clobeck.
That is his
Clo-
name. No.
Clobeck?
His name escapes me.
Oh, back. Yes.
That'd be
Hello.
cool.
Clobeck.
Clobeck is grappled, correct?
Yes.
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 Twice. No,
No,
just
I
once.
killed one.
Yep,
Just
one
once
dead.
now. So Junior is going to attempt to constrict the crab that is grappling Clobeck.
Okay.
That is going to be ineffective. I rolled in that one.
Oh no.
That is
Bites
going
his
to
own
be
tail.
ineffective.
Instead, it actually adds to the constriction on Clobeck.
Yeah, I'll just say it attempts to like lunge out, and since it's sitting on about 2,000
Yeah,
ball
ball
bearings, it
bearings,
just like pushes
squiggles.
the ball bearings out from underneath of itself when it pushes
Oh,
and attempts to constrict, and
All right.
unfortunately
Well,
misses.
you tried,
it-
Junior.
It hisses menacingly.
And the crab is indeed menaced. Next up is Pippi. In the back of the top of the round, going to be Clobeck up next.
Do you think we could stop at the top? It's 12:30 for me.
Yes, we
You
can
got this,
definitely do that.
Pippi.
Although we are relatively close, but yeah, we can definitely stop.
Sorry. I mean, if y'all
Yeah,
want to
there's still
finish, I can
brand
give you
new
instruction. I already
crab
know what I
top
want to do.
left. Nope.
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
We'll stop
Um,
at this round.
Can I hit orange from where I am, or I have to move into that
You
other
have
space?
to probably spend half your movement standing up, first of all, unless you want to
Oh,
attack
yeah,
with disadvantage.
Yeah, I do that. I stand up. And then do I have to push in front of Uberheim, or could I reach?
You could push past.
Move
it.
left and then up.
Tiny. You can go vertically between.
Okay, but my question is, I can't hit him from the square that I am right now because of this like wall.
Unless you
thing,
have
right?
10-foot reach, which I don't think you do.
I don't.
Then you would need to
Because
move
you're
up.
so small.
Tiny arms.
Yeah.
But I don't want to stay here because I don't have much health.
Yeah.
Hopefully you also rage. So
Or just
I don't wanna-
walk away and use the dodge action.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
even
just,
hide so they can't even find you.
I'm just gonna come hang out next to my bestie. Then I dodge.
Where's Roshia?
I'm
She's
in the
she's
back.
there.
Oh,
I know.
you said
My
you're gonna-
bestie.
so
I
I'm
picked up on that.
confused.
I really love it when you have healing abilities.
Oh, is
Yep,
that the ring? Ring?
I
Well,
heard that's the way it works.
I love it when you get cut apart and it's not me. So feelings mutual.
All right. This orange crab is going to make another attack against you, Quebec, at the bottom of the round here, and even with advantage, it gets 12.
Haha, bitch.
All right, and that'll be it for tonight. We'll start
Uh,
back up.
Okay.
I would like to argue that he's grappled, so doesn't he get advantage on his attack?
He did have
He
advantage.
was
Oh,
not
okay.
grappled
Even with
by
advantage, he gets
this
12.
creature because he was grappled by the other creature that Roshia killed.
Fair enough. I just want all
No,
my
I was
evil
grappled by
players
both of them.
to
By
die.
both.
And
Two
he's
grapples.
and
But
he's flanking
he
as
had
well.
advantage anyway.
Yeah.
So he,
Yeah,
he
he-
said
he
even
rolled
with
advantage.
advantage, he got 12.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Fair
Okay.
enough. Just trying to kill Quebec, that's
Um,
all.
Yeah, no,
We're getting pretty
that's
close.
fair. Throw it all at me.
He's
You're doing a pretty good job so far.
at like
Back
1/3 of his
Very-
health.
I'll
so-
make sure
I
this
spent most of
encounter
today having
saves.
taken no damage, and then in the last round,
Took
I
off a
took
little bit.
a lot of damage.
Yeah.
All of
I'm
the
honestly
damage.
surprised that this crab encounter of all things is what's hurting you guys so bad.
If we have to
Oh,
go
I'm fine.
fight,
I haven't taken shit.
if we have to go fight that
extra economy,
horse
man.
after this, we're screwed because I'm
Yeah.
already sinking. I feel we get drained of our stuff so fast. Like we
You
can't
guys-
can't go through like an hour throughout the day without like losing a quarter of my resources.
you guys arrived at this cathedral in the middle of Devil Assault on the location. So, I mean,
Yeah.
part of that I was trying to portray by saying like, oh, all this stuff is changing and there's people everywhere and they're opening doors and going places. So, I mean, part of it is that you guys are here in the middle of an active attack on this location.
There's an attack on the location.
Yeah, remember
So-
they're freaking
Also, we're in
drifting
hell.
towards it.
There is, yeah, you guys are in hell. There's the vulture creatures that spewed forth from the like aircraft carrier.
I thought that was
Fire
just the
fortress.
generic
This.
war between the demons and devils going on. I didn't think it was.
No.
Well,
We're
even in
under
the first
attack today.
time when you guys
What?
arrived, there was that dragon-like creature with the cultists out front, and they were trying to figure out their way in at the time. And there's been an assault.
Oh my god! So we're gonna clear it out for them. Then they're gonna arrive, and then we're gonna have to battle them as well. Jesus fucking Christ!
I'll say, just trust in the process. There is a plan here. I have looked at least like at this rate, I'm like 6 or 7 sessions ahead of you guys. So
Dope.
no worries. I'm not going to kill
I'm
you
sessions
unfairly.
ahead.
We could short rest in my
Aw.
ropey rope.
Yeah,
I
you
need
could
a
always
long
rope trick a
rest.
rest.
Forever.
Come out after they've completely taken over the castle, and there's 30 devils in here just waiting. Oh hey,
Yeah.
fucking kill them.
Yeah, oh, by the way, sweep up the mess.
Cool.